Matt Pat is at this convention and he needs ringworm. Matt Pat messaged me and said that the worm chose me, but he wants it to choose him. Can you see the ringworm? I have ringworm. Everyone at PAX East is gonna get ringworm. I have lots of slopes. I have ringworm. You think you have ringworm? But I have ringworm. Excuse me, sir, are you a gamer? Why are you here at PAX East?
Because I want to buy stuff that I like.
Family Guy funny moments on YouTube. The wheel is stuck. I have ringworm.
I'm just a baby. I don't know how to play this game.
Speaking of things that there is no way around, ladies and gentlemen, after how long? After an hour and a half, we are now going to be getting into probably one of the most depressing segments that I'll ever have to do on this platform. Because unlike people like Bo Blacks, I actually like Turkey Tom, and he's currently under fire. This is not going to be fun for me. I'm going to give you a full disclaimer right off the bat. I've seen a lot of discussion online as to how am I supposed to cover this? I need to cover this right now. Funny thing I saw today is that apparently...
slimy Weasley fuck.
I'm gonna just kill this for a second while I'm explaining this, and then we'll do it for a second. Apparently, if I waited just a little bit longer, a full video would have come out that we could have just gone through, but now I have to do more work. So I've seen a lot of discussion online is like, when is the correct time to cover this? Apparently, that was 8 a.m. on Thursday morning. Oh, Thursday morning? It was 8 a.m. on Thursday morning. If you got in past 8 a.m. on Thursday morning after the stuff dropped on Wednesday night, you were a sweeper. So we're already getting the brooms out. We're sweeping hard. If you didn't get in the first, like, 15 hours, you swept like crazy. It's Jover. In all seriousness, just giving you my honest take here, I'm like crazy fucking compromised on this topic. I have absolutely no problem saying it. I'm incredibly fucking biased. I do not want my friend to come out of this looking like a domestic abusing, lolicon, fucking pedophile rapist, okay? So I'm just putting this out there immediately. If you're looking for more fucking, I guess, hardcore shit on him type content, I think it's 919 the Kino Casino is probably open. That might be more your speed. That being said, I'm gonna do the best I possibly can throughout the entirety of the segment. It's gonna probably, I warn you, it's gonna sound copy at times. There's gonna be copy things that just subconsciously leave my mouth. I will do the best I can to mitigate that problem and stay on target. But to summarize, yeah, I am extremely biased. Any normal person in my position would be totally compromised. And if you're not, well, I guess I know what kind of person you are. Understood. Understood. So if I'm not laughing the entire time or cracking jokes and I don't lead off with the URR intro, all right, that's just kind of how this segment's going to go. So without further ado, Turkey Tom Ultimate Rape Review. So I just got a question for you. In this screenshot, do you think the turkey was dripping with fucking... Do you think the fucking... Oh, God. I don't even want to... Oh, kill me now. All right, never mind. Never mind. Where was Turkey Tom on the night of August 18th, 2022? I finally found this dude last night. Fuck, I don't know why I put this in here. It's not a good place to be. Yeah, so here we go. Right off the bat, this is the internet versus Turkey Tom video. This is our Spark Notes. I'm gonna unkill donations now. We're gonna do the Spark Notes first, and if people get all they need out of this, you're free to go. If not, we're actually gonna look through the entire document next. So this is kind of the early version.
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night,
and then we'll dive into
Nick's stream,
a bit more
I'm kind
deeper.
of black-pilled on this shit.
So, dude, Minecraft Steve is at this one.
Commentary YouTuber
Holy shit, is that the Reddit mod from LSF?
Turkey Tom has gotten into controversy when two girls he had previous relations with went to Kiwi farms to expose an controversy.
I went to the girl who was a feeder. I ate the only pie
All right.
in the house for fucking breakfast.
Why did that
okay?
fit?
And then she had filled her vagina with maraschino cherries.
Why is this one's name Left for Dead?
DeOrio to expose and allege various things about their past. One girl claimed that her and Tom dated for months and alleged that while they were doing things, Tom would record her without consent, and that he is, quote, a
Dude, what is the music in this segment? I'm sorry, this just killed me. I didn't watch the beginning of this. I just jumped around. What the fuck is... Why is the anime protagonist fucking raping everybody?
that while they were doing things, Tom would record her without consent.
Dude, what? Connor, what was the fucking production decision on this?
Dated for months and alleged that while they were doing things, Tom would record her without consent, and that he is, quote, a serial gooner and has flown multiple e-girls out to hook up with them, and various other comments about their intimacy.
This is some shit Tipster would use to talk about video games.
Along with this, she alleged that a different girl Tom got with was hacked, causing the hacker to get access to suggestive photos of Tom, and this hacker used it to blackmail him. A second girl also joined the thread.
Dude, a second girl has hit the tower.
Alleging various things against Tom, such
Nicholas
as
the GOAT, thank you for the $5, my man.
Oh, God.
into age play, claiming he once said it's, quote, awesome she looked like a little girl.
All right, I got a question. Is Connor going to go through all this, or are we getting a sizzle reel? Is it just better to... I'm just going to... You know what?
Tweet on Nicholas
I can't get past the music. We're just going to do it. We're just going to go down the list.
Anyone notice that the same people that hate Kiwi Farms because they took down Keffels are now praising Kiwi Farms for these allegations?
Not really. I didn't see that. Is that happening? That I was not aware of. All right. Hi, Kiwi people. I dated Tom for a few months after meeting him on Tinder. That was his first mistake. I'm not super into internet stuff, and I had no idea what Kiwi Farms was, but this page was his always number one search Safari thing that pops up on his phone when he went to Google something. That's a great start. That's an awesome start. When I asked about his website, he got super defensive and weird about it, so I obviously looked into it and found all of this crazy shit, like him admitting to being bisexual. Tom is bisexual. I think he said that, right? Like, publicly. Is he? I don't know, dude. I'm so fucking... If he is, that's, like, really good news, because that means that that's another commentary 2026 thing down, right? If Tom's actually bisexual, then that means we have Aiden and Tom, and we have a person becoming a different sexuality. So we're done. The rest of the year should be smooth sailing. Is that it? I have no idea. I thought I was under the...
Nicholas, the GOAT. Thank you for the $5.
The only time I've ever heard about Turkey Tom being bisexual is that somebody said there was like an old clip of him saying it in a video. If that's not the case, then I don't know. Message the owner of the website, Joshua Moon, to get a code to post here. Basically, I started to get suspicious about all the e-girls he's followed and interacted with, and he started raging at me. He also lied to me first about the fact that he does YouTube. What? Okay. I mean, I guess that's possible. Maybe people aren't inquisitive. He did some crazy shit, like kicked holes in the wall at a house he was renting because some e-girl who copies Belle Delphine got hacked, and the hacker was blackmailing him with... Oh. Well, I don't know. This is my coping mode. I would be like, I'd probably kick a hole through the wall too if my peener was going to leak on the internet. He continued to talk to her after the fact. I have screenshots confirming all this and attached a couple, but I might have more.
Nicholas, the GOAT. Thank you for the $5, my man.
So this guy had a destiny moment then. He had a destiny moment. Only the nudes were like, only of him, I guess. The fact that this guy is a real freak and he likes to record sexual encounters without asking first, almost every time. I know for a fact he's done this to at least one other girl, a serial gooner.
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
And he's flown out several e-girls to sleep with. He told me he has a file on his computer called Just In Case. That's basically voice memos or calls from his exes to blackmail them in case they ever say something about him. Though I would get the message out, thought I would get the message out and confirm y'all's suspicions. Also, if this gets out, to warn
Nicholas,
other young women in the
for
Texas area about this guy. So there's two things that I want to hit before we move down from here. People are speculating on, like, what are my big, like, what does Tom specifically need to respond to? There are three that I know of going into this document, because I haven't read the whole thing. Going into this document, there are absolutely three big things that Tom needs to address and debunk. There's no, like, wiggle room here. Number one, age play. If he's into age play, that's a non-starter, all right? Glad I've been friends with him for 7 years. If he's into age play, it's a non-starter, all right? Second one, domestic violence, all right? If he's hitting these people without consent, And I'm saying without consent, I specifically mean like slapping during sex or something. Weird, like fucking CNC shit. All right, it's degenerate, but I wouldn't consider it domestic violence. If he's fucking beating his partner, that's like another big issue here. That's a big no-no. It's a big no-no square. All right, because I saw some Kiwi Farm shit about that. And the last one, what was the fuck? I'm free. Oh, recording without consent. If he's recording without consent, complete non-starter. So those are the three big things before we even get started that he absolutely has to respond to. Thank you guys for hitting the goal. You guys have earned another goal. Okay? Now with this post right here, this is like a huge red flag to me. I think based off of, I guess literally just this immediately, get out to warn other young women in the Texas area is really stupid because it's Kiwi Farms. That you probably went to the one place where you'll find the least amount of women in the Texas area. That's like such a... I think that a lot of this is like scorned lover shit, but that doesn't discredit what they're saying. It just kind of adds additional context to the motivation. Because I don't believe this is to protect any young women in Texas, if that makes sense. That's a big red flag, sure. Well, I'm not allowed to talk about red flags, because if I talk about red flags, then I'm sweeping. Here's proof of identity. Are the screenshots going to get bigger, or do I have to click them? How does that work? I don't know. Open image in new tab. Forbidden. What? Oh. Can I zoom in? I can kind of zoom in.
Nicholas the Goat.
All right, it's going to be a little small. It's going to be a little small. Kill Chatbox and Wiggler until we're through this part. So here are the leaked text messages from Turkey Tom. Turkey Tom is the one in the gray bubbles. I'll explain everything later. It has nothing to do with you.
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking blackpilled on this shit.
All right,
Where can I find the TT diss track you played at the beginning of the stream?
Oh,
it was awesome.
It's not a Turkey Tom diss track. It's Turkey Tom. That's not AI. That's actually him. Look up his tipster diss track. That's actually like an unironic thing that was in his video. Okay. Hey, is everything good? I don't know. I'll explain later. It has nothing to do with you. Oh shit. Scale of 1 to 10. How bad is it? I'd say it's pretty bad. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, an ex of mine got hacked, and basically there's going to be some shit that's going to drop online. Some, like, photos. They already emailed my family. Oh, bruh. It's okay. Yeah, I don't know if it is. I have no idea. Has this ever happened? This has never happened to me. At this point, did she know that she was dating a YouTuber? Surely by this point, she knows that she was dating a YouTuber. Right? That's like... This is like, I mean, clearly, why mock the voice? Listen, Tinder Kappa, okay? We do this every time. This might be your first stream. It's possible, all right, because we're almost up to 6,000 viewers. But we do this every time, okay? Is she the one who looks like Belle Delphine? This is, by the way, this is my close friend. I will be doing the Carl Weezer voice, reading his text messages. Is she the one that looks like Belle Delphine? Well, yeah. Lol. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. Do you think my type is Belle Delphine? No, like emo huzz? Or that nature? I would just pretend. I would prefer if you just, like, dress normal. I don't want to be with them anymore. It's better that way. Yeah. This shit does kind of make me want to go to Ann Hero a little bit. That's a fucking... Dude. The He Was An Hero video. I forgot that guy's name. I always do the possible. That's the guy who shot and killed himself on video. That was on YouTube for a long time. I think it finally went down. Yeah, it's a vintage meme. It was a 4x3 meme. But it's fine. I must count my blessings. What does that mean? I mean to kill myself. Not really. Like, damn, this is stressful and gay. Now, again, this is fine. This is okay. I guess this is kind of here, if I'm charitable, to establish the Belle Delphine character. BD2 for short, which I believe is the robot from Star Wars. But the issue that I'm having with this already is the only thing that I've learned here is that Tom's dick pics almost hit the internet. Well, that sucks. I mean, this is probably funny for some, but I'm not, like, super stoked that we almost had a 111 for my boy. That kind of blows. There's not really any... Yeah, a BB-8. Sorry, BB-2 is the... BD1, BB2, and BD8. I don't know what I'm talking about. Fuck it. I don't know the sequel trilogy. All right, I've only watched those once. Waller's got to make me watch them again or something. BBL, Drizzy. Yeah, again, all I learned from these first two messages, and these are like the only texts that we had for a while, right? We get more actually down here. Is like, hey, yeah, Tom's nudes are out there, and the hackers are apparently really nice, and when they blackmail you and send it to your family, they don't publish the rest. This first post was soon followed by a few updates from the ex, because the first ex hasn't provided her first name. She'll be referred to as Sacramento from now on. Okay. I promise all of this is real. I can post more screenshots, but I'm a little scared of him coming after me, because I'm a normal person. I mean, this is stupid, but there's a certain level of charitability you have to provide Sacramento, because she's not an influencer and she has no idea how this is working. There's a certain level of charitability you have to remove from Sacramento because she went to Kiwi farms to warn young women. So I think it balances out. All right. I'm inquisitive, but I'm neutral. I promise all this is real. Thank you, Sacramento. I could post more screenshots, but I'm a little scared. I'm scared of him coming after me. The next thing Sacramento releases is a post about being afraid of Tom's just-in-case file, which might sound cryptic at first, but the truth is it's actually more shocking than you might think. So this is about the JIC file. I'm not alleging anything illegal or saying it was revenge porn or anything, but what I mean is he wouldn't ask before proceeding to take his phone out mid-sexual activity. So this is a big one. This is like a big one that Tom's going to have to answer for sure. Serious voice. I sometimes would notice that he's like 15 to 30 seconds after he started filming. I had no idea if this is illegal or not, but yeah, he wouldn't ask before reaching out. Sorry, he wouldn't ask before, reached out to an ex-girlfriend of his. He would do the same thing with her. The blackmail he has on his computer and phone calls and texts, I believe most of them are from his ex-girlfriend named Kai. Here's a picture of when they matched on Tinder. I don't have messages from when we matched anymore. So that's the... that's a Tinder match. It was revealed that Tom has alleged sexual blackmail on many of his exes, including an ex named Kai, which is concerning Sacramento greatly. It's what's revealed in his just-in-case folder. So if Tom is holding a bunch of nudes in a big top-secret folder to deploy on command, that's probably like a really bad situation. I don't know how he would do that, but I've been in situations where people do things that are out of character and stupid before. The only issue that I have with it being is the assumption that it's a sexual blackmail folder, is there's literally no way for him to distribute that without it getting back to him. If he distributes these nude pictures, she's going to know where they came from. If he distributes these from his main account, he's going to be financially ruined for the rest of his life. But yeah, he's going to need to address this absolutely, like what's actually in these folders. She then posts about him being in contact with a thirst-trapping e-girl despite being in a relationship. I'm not surprised about this given his stance on cheating. I am not inclined to believe that it's not the case, specifically because he has like a public position on cheating. The main reason I'm posting this thread is to kind of warn people, mostly women, about this guy. I'm not buying that. The reason we broke up is actually because I mentioned this website to him and I saw some crazy stuff about him online, and his history with e-girls bothered me. The pic is about the Belle Delphine type girl who was hacked. I'm suspicious of cheating because he did not block her after the fact, and apparently she was still I was still talking to him. What is his position? I believe he's holding the camera in missionary, but she doesn't really digress on that. She doesn't really expand on that. So you want him to show his folder to you to clear his name? How would you know if he deleted anything? That's not... I need him to explain the nature of the folder. There's no way he can disprove that he doesn't have a folder filled with pornography of exes, but he could try to explain why it exists, is what I'm trying to say, if that makes sense. He could delete it, he could change everything, but if he can provide a justifiable reason for having that folder, that would go a long way. Otherwise, you can't really prove a negative. Oh, damn, that link? Is there a bad link? What really pissed me off is that I spent a week painting the poker table, and they're outside using it as a beer dye table. Is it cool? Is it like nudes or something? So he's not responding to that. You can press charge. Oh, this is about the leaked messages. This is about the leaked messages. Let me see. You can press charges a lot more. It'll be fine. I mean, I can figure out who it is. Yeah, it's like 7 pictures of me and my dick out. So he's confirming there are 7 pictures of his penis that are like on the internet now. Well, not on the internet that you can find, but imminent leakable material. That's not good. She posted about his paranoia being posted on Kiwi Farms. Seems foreshadowing, but maybe that's just me. Like I said, he lied to me about who he was. I figured it out pretty quickly, like on our first date. Okay, so she did know by that point. He said it was weird for a girl he's dating to look at a gossip website. Told me before I should never look him up online. Lol. The breakup was kind of mutual, but I sort of crashed out on him and his past with the e-girls and the dick pic thing, so I can understand it. He CLD probably used my mini crash out right before he could probably use my mini crash out right before our breakup against me, but everything I said was truthful. So I'm confused. She was mad that he fucked other people, or was she mad who he fucked? Why
Nicholas,
was she mad
Thank you for the $5,
that his dick was gonna get leaked? Like that his dude this is kind of weird. They had a bad relationship. I don't know, she hasn't said that so far. What's happening? It seems like they're pretty early into their relationship, no? This seems like it's just starting, at this point at least. I'm denying old allegations because I'm in my early 20s. Okay. 89 username. Are you 30? Are you 37 and dating Turkey Tom to warn other women? I've been in contact with the ex since Tom and I broke up. Yeah, she's aware I'm posting on here and is actively trying to make an account to post here as well. She gave me permission to post these screenshots. Her IG is Clorox Katie after leaving his house and flying back home, and had a big bruise. So this is a hookup. She's a girlfriend and she's in her early 20s. Jesus. All right. So there's a bruise on her cheek. Close up. Twin a victim. Ooh. San Francisco International Airport. So that's the bruise. So what's the context to the bruise? Gotcha. Best not to just say anything. Let them speculate on what the truth might be. My lips are sealed. Oh, this is more Tom text messages. Do we not... So he like punched her in the face? Is that the allegation? Included was your screenshots and more text with Sacramento saying DMs with Tom. She gave me permission to post. So these are his things, and we're talking about flying out e-girls. The thing is, I can't complain about the poster because this is how it's formulated, and I want to know more about that. But okay. Gotcha. Yeah, it's best not to say anything. Let them speculate on what the truth may be. My lips are sealed. Yeah, it's less about me like getting shit. I just don't want you to end up on the Kiwi Farms pages. Well, that's kind of ironic. That's like an ironic thing that's happening. That's a bruise. I mean, I think so. I'm not going to accuse her of using makeup within 3 seconds of seeing it, but I guess anything can happen. I don't think I will. That's not like the type of people. It's just locals talking shit to each other, so I'm not worried in a sense. They don't even know how forums work. I'm sorry they DM'd you. That's odd. Yeah, it's all good. I just wanted to know what's up, but I'm fine. Hope you had a good flight. Tell everybody on the plane I said hi. They'll know me. That's true. And they will clap and cheer when they hear your name taking off. I'm so excited. 9 hours. I know, I'm so excited. I got kicked out of a furry convention. That was... Yeah, security wanted to fight. So fast, holy shit. Nice leggings, thank you. They were insane. Okay, is this just like him flying out e-girls? Okay, I don't want to know the airport. Sending because they gave a confirmation code. Oh yeah, thank you. So he like... Alright, after that bomb... Oh, okay, here, wait. Where's the bombshell? Good question. After the bombshell, she posted again clarifying who the other ex is, including the Instagram handle. The girl he sent dick pics to and got hacked was an age play Belle Delphine type girl. I sent a screenshot about the blackmail guy earlier here. He told me he went to a meetup with her, but was too weirded out and went back home. Her account has been posted in the thread before. I believe it's Creepy Hoarder. She clarifies that Tom would both choke her and hit her in the face during sex, which was usually very aggressive. So my question is, was that consensual? Is she claiming it was not consensual? Was this, I guess, like I'm going to obviously need a lot more information on that. Because right now it looks like it could either be, there's two scenarios here. It could either be Tom had consensual sex flying out girls who he wanted to fuck because he's a horny idiot and he's dating random e-girls online. Or by dating, I mean fucking random e-girls online. Or he's like, who's the guy from...
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black-pilled on this shit.
Who's the fucking guy that, what's his name played? The guy who just kills a bunch of people in that, the Christian Bale movie, Truman Show? Yeah. Let me see. Patrick Bateman. He's either Patrick Bateman or he's a horny 20-year-old having sex with e-girls online. But yeah, I don't know. Again, this is just like, I need additional context on this. Were you aware of who he was before you started dating, seeing as you screenshotted your Tinder match? Like, what did his bio say about what he did for a living? So, I see... Was it like a match picture, or is it the picture where you actually got the... Alright, so this picture is when you get the match. I don't think you can make that come back up again. It's not just like, oh, here's a picture of his Tinder profile. She screenshotted the physical match screen. That's an interesting point to bring up, then. I guess. Seeing as you screenshotted your Tinder match, like, what did his bio say about what he did for a living? Did he ever physically abuse you? You said he was a gooner. Was he a freak with specific kinks that he wanted to live out on you? Did he have any real-life friends he hung out with and knew about his behavior? I didn't connect the dots about who he was till after. His bio was a blank page, might have said videographer. His Tinder profile was mostly pictures of him flexing. I could believe that. Usually his phone covering his face. I don't want to go into anything illegal, but during sex he was very rough. He would choke and hit me in the face. I don't think anyone who knew IRL knew about this. So my question again is, like, this a consensual action that we feel bad about after the fact? Or is this something that was non-consensual at all? Like, I'm just waiting for
Nicholas,
a direct verbal cue
Thank you
here.
for the $5, my man.
Because, I don't know, rough, choking, hit me in the face sex could be two completely different things. So the screenshot is the match. She screenshotted the match. Why? I mean, that's a good question. She then clarified Tom tends to hit women pretty hard during sex. Yeah, he could hit pretty hard. She elaborates about his porn addiction and how it affected their sex life. He told, sorry to hear that's what happened to you. Sounds like the typical porn-addicted gooner behavior. Does he have porn addiction, and was he into harder stuff? Also, when did you find out about it? He told me he was a porn addict in the past, but quit a couple of years ago. I believe he replaced his porn addiction with filming other women during having sex. Because he was unable to ejaculate most of the time during sex, but only through watching videos he would tune. This is like a parody. So Turkey Tom would have sex with a girl, and he could not finish. And then he would fucking watch home videos of himself having sex, and he would finally come. That is like fucking disaster. That is a disaster. Dude, Turkey Tom masturbates to himself. Oh god. Guys, I'm not having fun with this, to be clear. This sucks. This is not a good thing that's happening here. As soon as I confronted him on what I had seen about him online, he wasn't able to maintain an erection, and I think sex is a huge ego thing. As soon as I read Kiwi Farms, his penis stopped working, dude. Alright, can I just say... I think too good to be true is not the correct wording here, because, again, I'm not looking for an excuse to hate Turkey Tom or shit on Turkey Tom. But... hey man, he's terrified of Kiwi Farms. I'm here to save women. He always had this page open. The minute he found out about me looking at Kiwi Farms, his penis just stopped working. It shriveled up, turned to a prune, and our sex life ended abruptly. Alright. Okay. I think some of this is probably true. Just because I have issues with this and I think there are gaping red flags doesn't mean that Tom is inherently innocent of every charged fucking internet allegation here. But I will say that there are, like...
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
I understand why people are hesitant to just go on stream and talk about this when it's like a mostly disjointed AMA with somebody who's like a scorned ex.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Nicholas DeOrio.
Yeah. Well, you're saying her story sounds like bullshit, but here's the issue with that. She absolutely does have a picture of his Tinder profile. She absolutely does have a picture with him.
This last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of.
It's not a matter of if it's a totally fabricated person.
Kiwi Farms. Never mind. I'll be in the editing room.
The reality. Just stop for a second right there, because even if I see lots of problems here. This must mean it's fake. Well, I mean, we already got pictures of them together, so there's some aspect of this. At least the fact that they've like met each other and dated. That's probably accurate. As for how much actually is, I'm sure we'll see. I think he has to respond to it. I don't think he can just like throw it away. Yeah, so his penis stopped working. She also makes it clear that this wasn't some small fling and they had dated for a few months. Okay. Whoa!
Is this really lolly?
We dated for 7 months and I met his family. Let me get this straight. This guy likes to sleep around and browse Kiwi Farm. Some random chick he banged off Tinder is mad that he wasn't looking for anything serious. Although it seems to be difficult to get much more evidence because he's careful about what he texted.
DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
But dude, a 7-month relationship should not be... Thank you, fake name. Toastify, if you're still here, stand back and stand by and raise your headphone microphone. Guys, everyone but Toastify, lower your headphones, all right? Just Toastify specifically, raise them up. Thank you for hitting the goal. You guys have earned another goal. I'll see you on the other side. I think it's going to happen. I'm getting jerked off here. It's not happening. I feel like Turkey Tom when he found out his girlfriend used fucking Kiwi Farms, dude. This is what it must feel like. I can see it. I know it's coming. It's just not working. Dude, what is happening? This sucks. Are you guys reading my Kiwi Farms
Nicholas,
right now?
the goat.
Why did
Thank
that
you
one
for the
go off?
$5,
My chat must be
man.
reading my Kiwi Farms right now. It's not working. I can't get it up. Can you... Fuck, dude. Please. Dude, or stop reading my Kiwi Farms. It's not working. Stop it. You muted it? No, I didn't mute it. You muted it. No, I didn't. I didn't touch it. All right, as soon as I start talking about... All right, I'm going to go back to the segment now. Okay? I'm going to go back to the segment. It's hard because it's going to play as soon as I start talking. Can you please provide proof of the abuse allegations, the alleged sexual impropriety? I don't think it's that hard to ask. It's hard because he was very careful about what he said over text. And again, it's not like I'm alleging anything illegal. So she's saying that there's nothing illegal here. That's interesting. Because I thought he was... Because up until this point, we're in order of events, right? If there's nothing illegal here, then what about like the recording without consent thing? Does that imply the sex was consensual? Does that imply the slapping and rough sex was also consensual? He would hit and choke because he was a super gooner. It's sort of normalized. I normalized it in my head. Okay, this is the context I wanted. But it's definitely not okay to do that. All of the proof is in those videos he had. Refused to send to me or ignore the question when I asked. Katie told me about the picture of the bruises was due to injuries from sex, which I believe because he would slap both of us. I'm really sorry, guys. Did you live together during those 7 months? 7 months is a long time. What made you stay if he was sketchy and had red flags? Did you ever speak about wanting to start a family? I like how they're like, oh, let me vet you, and also... I need more info on Tom. No, we didn't. We would only see each other like once a week. He was usually pretty nice, but sometimes he would say stuff that made me question his intentions. He would buy me a lot of stuff and take me to nice places. He said he wanted to marry me and start a family, but as soon as I started getting sus, it was like a switch flipped. Okay. She also confirmed that Tom is a certified cuckold, and that made me cackle. Another thing I want to confirm is that Kai cheating on him with Liam Donovan is 100% real, and Tom moved in with her after the fact. The girl really fucked him up, and he would still seethe about it during our relationship. While he might not have been controlling, his ex has contributed to his behavior for quite a bit.
Nick just started insulting me viciously
Okay, so it just didn't play. Jesus.
He can only off to videos, just in case. Sounds less malicious. More, just in case IMHRNY, kind of thing.
Alright.
Delphine stuff is stupid. 7 months would be less, as careful.
So,
and abuse isn't illegal?
For
it
fake
feels
name...
like jilted exes.
For fake name, because I do feel like with that donation I have to respond to this, I'm taking a look at my ticker. It has not appeared in my Streamlabs yet. That's why it hasn't gone off. For some reason, it's delayed on YouTube's end. It might be because of the denomination, or like how much you donated. It's never happened before, but I've seen donations be a little bit delayed. So I think it
You claim to
should
care
go.
about rape, and you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
Bang.
Was he very insecure and controlling about who you talked to because of this? No, it was almost like the opposite. Like, he didn't even care if I went out to a bar or anything. But yeah, his feelings about his ex, I think, control a lot of his behavior. How long ago did you date? How long ago was the stuff with Katie and the Age Play girl? We dated from May 2020. Okay, we have a timeline. May 2025 till the beginning of this month. Katie and the Age Player was 2024. Okay. Despite telling his girlfriends they look like 15-year-olds, Tom still had violent, aggressive sex with them. Oh. Did he ever try to impose his ex's style on you, like buying you clothes that she would wear? No, he would actually tell me that he liked that I looked normal and he was done with the BPD types. I think one of the screenshots of our messages had him saying something like that. I have no idea about the gender of the e-girls. I'm pretty sure they were all women to my knowledge. Another thing to add is during one of our first dates, he told me I looked around 15, and he told Katie the same thing. That's probably not good. The man spends too much time on Discord. That's a deathly YouTuber thing. And said it was hard to tell the difference between minors and adults. Did Tom ever gossip about any of his friends behind their backs to you or anything like that? Oh, dude. Am I getting owned? No, not really, but he told me that a lot of YouTube people are fake. He's actually true. It's actually fucking facts. He was on Discord like 24/7. So what you're telling me here is that Tom wanted to quit the BPD e-girl epidemic, and the first time he did it, he got completely exposed on Kiwi farms. A lot of people are saying that Tom went the right way, or is going in the wrong direction. All right, I think the answer is just stop gooning in general. All right, become a Catholic or something, and cleanse your. I'm gonna PPP out here. Cleanse yourself. Cleanse yourself of the. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Oh God, what is the context? Did he mean it like, ooh, baby, you look? I'm not reading that. Which is approximately how cringe I imagine he talks all the time. Was like, haha, you look 15. Kind of joke. To be honest, I don't know how to phrase it. The context was I told him he looked older than his age, and he's like, yeah, he looked 15. Because it's hard to tell at the ages of 15 to 23. Yeah, I don't agree on that one. She then dropped another piece of digital evidence that detailed the extent that Tom would hurt her during sex. Okay, this might be too personal, but texts about me being hurt and bleeding after sex, I really don't have much evidence because he was careful and he told me all this was normal. Oh my god, why is it so small? Okay, oh, never mind, it's here. Okay. Like, we don't need to do it 3 times in one day. Or do it so hard it hurts and I bleed. Well, if you don't want to have as much sex, we don't have to. We can do other things. Okay, I like doing other things too. Why did she post this? Hey, we're having too much sex and it's hurting me. Okay, we don't have to do that.
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking blackpilled on this shit.
Imagine being like Boogie and Logan, scamming your audience from what we're owed XD.
I'm sorry, it's not in my thing. I'm looking at Streamlabs right now. It's not
Nicholas
here.
the GOAT, thank you for
All
the $5,
that means is
my
it's going to happen at some point, and I'm not prepared for it. Let me see, did it count here? Yeah, it definitely counted on analytics, but it's Streamlabs is having the problem. Because I'm looking through here, there's nothing even close to that denomination in here. Unless it's the MX, no, it's MX guy. What was your donation? I'm going to check, because I don't want to fuck you over. Incoming? Yeah, no, it's literally not here. It has not reached the... Can I refresh? Alright, but I don't get this one. This one looks like... This is like, hey, dude, we don't need to do it 3 times in one day. Or do it so hard that I hurt and bleed. Well, we don't have to do that. After this, she clarifies that the bloody ordeal isn't due to any underlying health issues. That's important. Was this due to him either being uncaring or aggressive during sex, or like a health issue you had? I have no health issues that I know of, never bled during sex before. It was the aggression. Just gave into it after a while and told him I liked it. But it... Okay, but... Can I... Alright, so this is more of the coping again, and I'm sorry, but... But you told him you liked it. Why didn't you just... Because here, you say, I don't like this. And he goes, I won't do it anymore. Here, you said I liked it, and I was bleeding. I mean, this is the issue that I'm having here, but whatever, keep going. She then gives more context to how Tom's sexual violence affected her. Did he ever give you any sort of aftercare, or do you just expect you to get over yourself? You just go on his phone or Discord, literally choking and hitting and making me bleed. I had to teach him how to be nice after. This was an issue at the beginning. Okay. I believe the bleeding was caused because he would basically just bleed, bend me over, choke me, and then stick his dick into me. Basic. So he didn't use, like, lubricant, I guess. Katie had the same story, reaching out to me. Has been helpful in understanding how bad this all really was, because I only had told my roommate after one time, and it was pretty rough. Okay. So this is a little odd, too.
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5, my man.
Yeah, this seems kind of stupid. So for 7 consecutive months, you bled after every sexual encounter, sometimes 3 times a day. The example you show is him saying, like, so my
Nicholas
question to
DeOrio
her...
streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking blackpilled on this shit.
So after this, did he keep doing it? Was he pressuring you to have sex?
Jeez. Communication is for chumps.
I don't know, this is the... I get why people had issues with this part of it.
DeOrio, commentator of the year, the best commentator of the year.
Then Tom's...
This is worse than the RTX 5070 Ti being cancelled.
Then Tom's other ex, Katie, showed up on Kiwi Farms under the name Left for Dead, offering even more proof of his degeneracy. Hi! I finally made an account. Yes, Tom's extremely harsh during sex. I have been down the kink road in my life, and how he acted is just evil and sadistic, not even kinked up. Actually like a Patrick Bateman-type gooner. If he survives this meme will live on. First Girl already posted some of my screenshots, but if anybody has questions or wants specific proof, I'll try to see if I can answer. Sacramento chimes back in, telling us that she was considering contacting law enforcement. Dude, wait, what? I thought it wasn't illegal. Wait, why did you... Dude, alright. So she came on Kiwi Farms, said she's trying to save women on Kiwi Farms, said that nothing was illegal up here, I guess, and now she wants to talk to the cops. After leaking everything. She went to the... You know, usually we see Twitter first. This is Kiwi Farms. Okay. Again, not discrediting her, just listing a red flag. Has Tom ever attempted... And by the way, full disclaimer, I'm really close to Tom. I'm super biased. I don't even pretend that I'm not biased. So if you have any issue with that, I'm just telling you. This is like not... I am not the stream to watch if you're looking for somebody who's not like gonna fuck this up, probably. Yeah, law enforcement and telling people about everything that went down. Then I blocked him after listing out every single thing he did wrong because I knew he would send my text to a lawyer. Katie's back saying that Tom was just loving the fact that she looked like a little girl. Hi, finally made an account, so this is that. He also said how awesome it was that I looked like a little girl the first time we had sex. Told me he was excited to learn I had BPD because girls with it love harder. So retarded.
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Okay. Keffel's appreciated the shout out.
I mean, listen, if he did that, that's insane. That's like absolutely awful. That would be like the, what is it called? The age play shit. That would be like disavow worthy, sure. She had audio of him talking about how Tom wants to night rape her. Preferably, you should drop everything you have on him. I gotta upload everything from my phone to my PC. Yo, guys, I gotta go get my phone. I got crazy audio of him saying he wants to night rape me, which I think he was trying to say that is like negative Riz, but it's insane to use that as Riz. Okay, I clearly haven't read this far because I'm seeing this for the first time. She updates us on how evil he is during sex and how worried she was.
Test.
Thank you.
Testy.
Yeah, I don't know why the other one... It's still not on my end. She updates us on how evil he is during sex and how worried she was that he was going to beat her if she stayed with him. After the thing, I'll make that right.
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
All right, so what made you turn on him? Obviously, he's done some shit. But what moment was like, okay, fuck this? I truly thought he was a cringe FAG who was definitely going to beat me later if I stayed around. We only had like a 2-month fling, but even then my insane ass was scared of how he acted. And he also was just stupid. I hated conversations with him. What specifically did he do? What proof did you have? He was extremely weird to me and also evil as fuck during sex. Again, I only had a small fling with him, and I would have had to fly out to see him, so luckily I didn't witness a lot, but enough to tell you guys, and it adds validity to her statement. I also have random audio recordings of him, every DM and text message. So, again, this is like kind of a Denims moment here, but like, I thought, so Tom's recording sexual encounters without consent, but she's just recording Tom without his knowledge. She reminds us that Tom was really paying for the girl flights, including hers. He wasn't paying for your flights. No, he was. She reminds us that she was going to grab videos and photos and dump them when she can. So I think those are coming. Who recorded this and why? Well, she recorded I don't think he recorded audio of himself talking about night raping her. Is there any particularly interesting or damning thing you have? I'm turning on my old phone now to grab the videos. I'll post whatever I think is even semi-relevant. Then we had a double posting from both Sacramento and Katie. Mention the just in case folder. Can you confirm or corroborate what would be in that folder? And do you know if anything is related to you in the folder, what type of material it is? No clue. He told me it was phone calls and text messages from his ex, Kai. Wait. So he told you it's phone calls and text messages, and you're thinking like, oh, this must be a blackmail nude folder, okay? I mean, I guess it's fair to be inquisitive about that. But I would have included that. I'm probably in there too now. Might be other stuff as well. How did you guys meet? Did he initiate contact with you or vice versa? I'd already followed him because I watched his YouTube. Then when him and Kai broke up, he immediately DM'd me on Instagram and followed me. He also told me I looked like Kai, and he clarified he definitely has some weird issues related to her, because he still has all her clothes, even after moving multiple times since they broke up. She lets us know his hygiene is so ass that he actually had ringworm. Yeesh. He definitely smelled. Well, I met him in person. He didn't smell when I met him, but I could believe that he smelled.
And after watching Nick's stream,
because
I'm
he's a
kind of
YouTuber, and YouTubers are
shit.
smelly. He smelled last time I saw him, and he had fucking ringworm. She promises an update when she gets all of her details to the PC. How far in are we? So we're about a third of the way through. I assume all the interesting stuff is towards the end. There are DMs now that seemingly confirm he had ringworm. I am assuming he got ringworm from the gym, no? Like, I think that if you're not wiping down equipment and shit, or like walking barefoot at the gym, that's, I don't want to say common, but I think that's probably where he got it. Yeah. What is that? Oh, thank you for hitting the goal. That, I mean, I probably believe that. I was kind of just going to go with that. Please don't drip feed. A lot of others have done exactly that, and it was a mistake. I got to turn on my old... Dude, how many posts about turning on your phone? She then uploaded 2 audio samples, both of which are re-uploaded in the video form later in the timeline and can be seen under the media tab on the website. There's also supplementary postings about this event, which can be seen under the supplementary tab on the website. Here you go. So I kind of want to go to the media tab now. Should I go to the media tab? Where are we? We're right here. Okay, media tab. So these are the night rape ones.
I'm a fan of night rape. I like night rape. That's all.
Can we see this?
I'm a fan of night rape. I like night.
I'm a fan of night rape.
After a long day at work, a little night rape.
True.
What the fuck am I... What is this? What am I watching?
I'm a fan of night rape. I like night.
Well, I can confirm that's Tom's voice.
After a long day at work, a little night rape.
This sounds like every phone call I've ever had with Tom. I can confirm everything.
True.
Alright, I'm coping a little bit. I'm feeling a little coping right now, but that is nothing to me. Oh, I'm sorry, wait.
I'm a fan of night rape. I like night rape. After a long day at work, a little night rape.
Yeah, I'm not saying this whole thing is nothing. I'm saying this clip is nothing.
You trying to push me away that I like put around top of you and like really put all my weight on you.
True, actually true.
You were like, ow, wow.
Sure, okay, yeah, you're too strong sometimes. My little noodle arms, I thought my arms were gonna break at one point.
Yeah, you know, I'm just giant, strong, you know.
Alright, I'm withholding judgment until the end of the clip, to be clear. I have to fair use this leaked file, otherwise Tom's gonna DMC it. Actually, it wouldn't be Tom, it'd be her.
True. So true.
It's so nice though, it's like, cause like you're like small, petite, and I'm like big and strong, it's like we're like a nice couple.
Sure, it's like a match made in heaven.
It is.
Dude, this is just flirting. This isn't even like particularly cringe flirting. This is just regular flirting.
You have like small tits and I have a big dick, it's like perfect.
True.
Dude, she just confirmed the big dick allegation.
Ideal thing. That's my thing.
It's pretty cringe. Well, I mean, in terms of flirting, it could be cringier. I guess we've read cringier flirting. I gotta be honest with you, every single message that you send to somebody sexually, if read on stream by someone like me, even without the Carl Wheezer voice, is going to be baseline cringe. I mean, like, cringe flirting is like a different level of cringe.
I'm still shocked that you...
This just sounds like every 20-year-old having sex.
Like my boobs.
But fucking, I feel like...
Yeah, if some asshole on my stream goes, yes, that feels good. True. I like this. It sounds like a... It sounds great, yeah.
What I imagine fucking the elf girl from Game of Thrones would be like.
So true! Oh my god. Oh my god, what's the Skins fucking quote? She fucks like a fairy on acid.
Why would you include this part of your clipped video? What the fuck was that?
Quote, she fucks like a fairy on acid.
Does she have a dolphin in her room? What is that?
What's the Skins fucking...
Was that like a... I know dolphins rape. Is that like a dog whistle for the rapes that occurred in this?
Quote, she fucks like a fairy on acid.
I hear someone whispering. Is there somebody listening to this convo?
Oh my god, what's the Skins fucking quote? She fucks like a...
You hear someone whispering here, right? Is there a second person in the room?
Fairy on acid.
Yeah, she's sitting here talking to Tom, and they're recording him. It's the FBI?
The show Skins, the show about the British show about
Did you write different energy than when you covered Destiny? Bro, get the fuck out of my chat. Get the fuck out of my chat. But yeah, so that's that. We're going back home now. Oh, no, not home. The timeline. Where are we? Okay, here. Oh, wow, that was perfect. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you, Left 4 Dead is not really... I think Left 4 Dead is here to be supplementary. I don't know what else she's gonna show, but so far I'm not very convinced by anything that she's provided. Videos of him talking about holding me down and hurting my arms and running away. Also, night rape. Ignore how awkward I sound, guys. Imagine being on the phone with him. Yeah, this just sounds like nothing. This is... Again, when I read holding my arms down, stopping... What is it? Hurting my arms and me running away. Also, night rape and stuff like that. I'm hearing... I've been held down. I'm hurt. This is painful. Night rape. And then I listen to the clip and she's like, true, night rape. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're super strong. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, yeah, I don't know. She decides to upload 2 videos instead of twin audio files. Here we go. Videos of him talking about holding me down and hurting my arms and running away. Also, night rape. Ignore how awkward I sound, guys. I can't really do that. Wait, guys, did this work? I'm retarded. How do I upload videos? Then she mentions her friend who will be instrumental later in the timeline. Okay, so there's more stuff coming. This sounds like an ex being bitter. Yeah, I mean, I'm not allowed to say that. And it might get worse moving forward, so we're just trying to be as neutral as possible. Gotcha. Why were you recording in the first place? Was this before or after you met? Did you explicitly fuck him for clout and one day expose him? Are you involved in a lot of other E-dramas? Also, the ooh-woo, so small LARP is pretty cringe. He's way worse, though, because I'm so big and strong. Yeah, it's kind of cringy. My best friend was at my house, so that's the person. And thought I was a victim from the jump. She was saying similar stuff all call. Oh, sorry, he was saying similar stuff all call. So she started recording. At the end of the night rape, you can barely hear her whisper, "You a victim." All right, so there's some Yas queening happening. Maybe I was only playing along because I didn't know what else to say. Yeah, I don't believe that. Also, I talked to him because we're both emo with similar interests. But it turns out we had nothing in common. He listens to bad emo music. BEM. Also, he was only involved with the Jet stuff. I don't know, the Jet Neptune, because I'm a hot girl online who's in the same evil spheres, so they tend to orbit me. Abby exposed Jet on my behalf over bitterness. I didn't even know who the Ellie was or the whole drama there. I guess I accidentally opened a wormhole. Soon we'll get an update, the kind of bands that Tom's listening to. I don't give a fuck about that. So you're passed around ethot. I never met Jet IRL or any 4chan freak but Tom. Then I got a double trouble post with both Katie and Sacramento posting. Because of the age play bullshit, can you tell us about any other weird shit that he's into? She dated him longer, so she might have more insight, but to me it was just weird CNC ass shit forced play again into small girls and damn near age play. He would just talk about rape a lot. So if it's not consensual, that needs to be, it needs to be addressed regardless, like the consensual aspect here. CNC is not rape, but it's like degenerate freak hyper gooner shit. So it's like, okay, I don't know. I think that's pretty fucking weird, but I don't think it's consensual. It's consensual sex. It's just really fucking weird, degenerate sex. That's where I stand on that. YMS, your music sucks. That's the most important aspect of it. She's going along with it all. Well, I mean, CNC, the word C is consent. So it sounds like this is like, hey, I'm a victim, so I'm going to record some videos. And if I have them for later, I might use them. Tell us about a time he cried. I'm back. Told me he only cried at the Sopranos movie. That's so fucking... That's... Okay, dude. A Kiwi inquires on why Katie wasn't put on the Fish Tank show. She responds, "Why didn't you go on Bitch Tank? I wasn't allowed, various reasons. Kato got in through me." Sacramento mentions how dirty Tom lives with dirty Zin containers everywhere. This I believe. It's not significant. It doesn't really matter, but he had, like... When he didn't have Zins, he had monsters, and they were all over his fucking apartment. He would, like, take pictures of himself stacking monster bottles. I don't know if... Was he the guy? I don't remember if he was. Was he the guy who was trying to clean the monster bottles and put them on his shelves, and then he didn't realize that you like have to do more than just put soap and water inside of it and rinse it, and then there were like bugs in it? I don't know if that was him. He might have told that story. It might have been somebody else. I can't remember. The cans? Yeah. What are Zins? They're like chewing tobacco for Zoomers. It's like those little tins you see at a gas station. It's tobacco patches that you put in your mouth. Zin hoarder? I mean, yeah, I believe that too. He had piles of dirty Zins piled up like little volcanoes. Yes, empty cans and bottles everywhere. Katie addressed her response, the lack thereof. True. So true in the videos. Katie needs to work on her vocabulary. I didn't know how to respond, okay? Oh, God. Please tell... Okay, I'm not even engaging with that.
The goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
I don't like the Left 4 Dead person. Hilarious. Before the recent fallout, have you tried to inform Tom about the Nepstein files and get him to do a video? I don't know. What is Nepstein? Shoddy worked hard on the case. Is that... No, retard. I didn't even want to be involved with that. It was all Shoddy and Abby. Katie is adamant on her behavior not being the same as them freak-ass hoes whatsoever. Tom, what the fuck are you doing? What is Tom? Tom, why are you doing this? Bro.
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
Why is Tom flying this woman out for sex? I think some people are confused. This is Left 4 Dead, aka Clorox Katie, who's also the woman who helped expose Jet Neptune, and said that Chris Lynch sent her $100. She is not the lolicon pedo baiter. However, she doesn't seem too far off. Why the fuck, dude, the Kiwi fart people are fucking... Okay, posting photos of me at Anime Con with a Hello Kitty purse isn't close to what these freak-ass hoes do at all. Okay. Katie signs off for the night, but we haven't seen the last far from it. Okay. Still eyebrow raising. You guys seem mad. Let's focus on here. I'll be back with more screenshots later. Sacramento comes back at 3 in the morning to tell us that she's done posting for the night, but watch for more coming out soon. Okay. That's battery and illegal without consent. Are you implying it was consensual? Well, when you call it CNC, I don't know who this is being sent to, but CNC, the word is consensual. So let's see. This is a direct response to the consent allegation. He would hit and choke without ever asking me if this is okay. So yeah, I'm thinking about it. Probably going to be one of my last posts on here. When more shit eventually comes out about him, just know I warned y'all. So it went from not being illegal to people saying that it is illegal. Like, and then her saying, oh, I think that I was actually... an illegal was committed on me. So now I think I'll be logging off. Okay. She thinks? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. She at 3 o'clock in the morning, at 3:33 in the morning, she realized that Tom domestically abused her because she was typing on Kiwi Farms. Okay, man. I mean, listen. It's possible that this is the case. I am not saying that this makes Tom innocent. I am not trying to cast doubt on the story. That being said, that's worth noting, I guess. She's been in contact with a lawyer. This is what we want to hear, her protecting her interests. Bro, then what was all of that? Picture up, lawyer up. The court is neutral by design. You should make a steady case if he indeed hit you without consent, without warning, out of nowhere. Do not expect them or anyone to take your word for it, not because you're wrong or defective, but because that's how the legality operates. Dude, imagine... This is just such a crazy scenario. She's getting legal advice from a forum poster on Kiwi Farms to expose Turkey Tom for domestic violence. And that's a sentence I just said because it's 2026 and all of my friends have insane skeletons in their closet. And Augie is the last one. I cannot have Augie do anything bad. If I lose Augie, I'm just never interacting with anybody in the space ever again. That's my stance on this one. That's my stance on this drama. If Augie goes down, I'm just never talking to any of these people again. Tom, why are you having sex with these people? What about Tippy? Tippy's already... I don't know. Tipster's already had his thing. This is an in progress issue. Thank you. Already been in contact with a lawyer because I know Tom has one too. The difficult part of this case is that most of the proof is in his hands. Here's the fun part. That's exactly why court cases exist. Because if he deletes those, that's bad. That's the whole... Yes, that's like the whole reason... She has no idea how courts work. I would need to get a subpoena for that. Yes. Yes. If his snivelly ass hasn't figured it out, like how to perma wipe it yet, but if he deleted all of the evidence, that would benefit you. Is that why he's been quiet for a while if other exes considered legal action? Oh, apparently he has a blackmail folder on Kai, which would be crazy. How is that not illegal? This feels illegal. Well, it depends on what the blackmail contains. If it's pictures of her naked body to deploy online, yeah, that should be illegal, but I don't know what it is.
Nicholas, the goat. I appreciate that.
Is that why he's been quiet for a while?
The Kathy part is 1-for-1 with the pyro drama. Ironically.
Wait, the Kathy part? Guys, chat, did we get to Kathy yet, or is that a spoiler? I don't know who Kathy is. Only after a motion to preserve? I might be wrong about that. I apologize if I am. But I'm pretty sure if you start burning every single thing you have... Dude, alright, can I just be honest with you again, chat? I've been very honest tonight with my chat. I got this from Better Call Saul. When Saul Goodman went down there and tried to talk to the people, and they just started shredding everything, and then he stole it from their garbage and then put it back together. And that was like a big thing they did. Deleted files can be recovered, by the way. Yes, I know that. It depends on what platform. Honesty is best. So I don't know. I don't know any of the legality stuff. I'm not the guy for that. I don't even know who's going to cover it, but when a lawyer that's trustworthy covers it, that'd be your guy for that. The Sandpiper case. I'm thinking of the Sandpiper. When we're talking about the Sandpiper case, I think this would be a beneficial thing. I'm not sure if any other ex is considered his blackmail folder on Kai. Maybe. Hello. If by quiet you mean social media YouTuber, he's been quiet because he hates his job and too many people took him out of context. Believe me, we're all waiting for Kai's testimonial here. I just remember Lyrics once contacted Jalen and claims to have dirt. Again, Jalen is... That's awesome, but I'm not really interested for anything Jalen has to say. I'm waiting for Kai to come out because I know she'll probably want to went through some crazy shit. They dated for 3 years. Tom would get pissed if Sacramento referred to their CNC as rape play, which is kind of what it already was. Just going nuclear before an imminent crash out. But yeah, he would get mad about me calling our encounters rape play over text, which is essentially what they were. Okay, so they were consensual. If you're saying that you do rape play with him, then it's consensual. Right? Why is Tom doing rape play?
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Do not say rape times. Okay, sorry. Change that to consensual sexual encounters, which is what they are. Thank you. I know. The issue I have with the text messages is the text messages
Nicholas
so far...
the GOAT, thank you for the $5, my
from
man.
the top down that I remember were, hey, Tom's penis was leaking online. Isn't that funny? Then it was, hey, this is hurting me. Can you stop? Yes. And now this set of screenshots is, can you call them consensual sexual encounters? I know. Okay, but sounds good. I'd like to, as I say, just get work done, but I think I can still be there. Okay, yay. Are you mad at me? I love the Batmobile. I assume that's a Lego, because Tom is Lego obsessed. This is my basement.
Nick just started insulting me viciously
pictures
on
of
Twitter.
Tom's house. Oh, wait, you're at your own house? Yeah, not my parents', my house. I had to stop there and look around. I like the Despicable Me poster. The e-girl rape dungeon. Your house is nice. It's nice. I don't miss it much, but it has epic moments. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is like... Wait, this is age play to you? Or there is age play? I guess is what you're trying to say. I'm reading this. This doesn't sound... This is not age play. This is just like nothing. This is literally nothing. She drops the bomb on Tom sending nudes to an age play... Okay, this is the age play. Tom sent nudes to an age play lolicon dressing e-girl. More proof that the girl he sent nudes to was an age player. So this is the evidence here. Is this not the one we already saw? It's the same one twice. Wait, is that the age play person? What is this? Where is this screen? Oh, it's this screenshot. Sorry for being cringe, but yeah, this is in proof that he was in contact with her during our relationship. Okay, alright, N-word. I don't know what you're trying to say to me. Okay, sorry, I'll drop it. Lol, wait, well, that's good. Let me kill the Wiggler, because there's no way you can read this. I'm sorry if that's been a problem thus far. There's not really a way I can navigate this site. Alright, N-word, what are you trying to say to me? It's okay, I'll sort of drop it. Lol, well, that's good. I have some Aztec Mayan magic in mind. Am I crazy?
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking blackpilled on this shit.
No, but I don't like that you're being judgmental and annoying about this. I'm not either of those things. Then it is what, then what would you call it? I don't know, I think I was just mad because I saw you texting this girl nonstop when we hung out, and now I put a face to the name, and it freaks me out that she's like a weird pedo baiter. But I'm being annoying, you're right. If she didn't have to, if I didn't have to talk to her, I wouldn't have, but I regret even telling you about the situation. Wait, was he texting the pedo-baiting gooner because of the dick pic leaks? Or was he having sex with her? Well, he probably has had sex with her given the dick pic leaks, but like, it seems like she's mad that he was talking to her about how her nudes, his nudes were leaking. I don't know. She's not a minor. He's not a minor. Yeah, but I think that if you're having sex with a person who's age playing and like is a lolicon, self-admitted, that's like fucking deranged. Isn't that like... Hold on. But I'm being annoying, you're right. If I did have to talk to her, I would have, but I already been telling you, I'm sorry. So next time I'll keep it inside. Anyways, I gotta go work out. Are you mad at me? A little bit, yeah. I just got up and I'm being hit with whatever this is. So it sounds like this is about the nudes leaking thing. Turns out Tom was on some gooner pedo bait shit when he was out with his girl. It was getting crazier and crazier. Was he on a date with you and texting other women? Yeah, he was texting that creepy hoarder chick. I saw her name was Ellie. I figured her account pretty quickly because she had told me that she was some sort of Belle Delphine looking and had some gooner mutuals on IG with her. When I saw she was dressed like a kid, my stomach dropped. He told me the texting was to talk about the hacking situation, but they still talked after it. Okay, so that's important. That's why that... Again, I don't know I guess that's the only time that he mentioned it, so that's the one that we would use. She asked for our own Joshua Moon for advice. Let's see what comes of it. I'm working on it, and I asked Joshua for advice. I'm just trying to info dump right now. Then she goes over Tom's body count. Bro is getting ass for real. Body count is 15 plus since being 2 in March of 2024, according to Katie. So he's just fucking everything. Part of why I said something, he has definitely been a weirdo with more girls because he sleeps around. To address his questions, why she screenshotted her dating app stuff. Did he threaten to hit you with your head with a brick too? It's an Alex reference. Haha, no, but we was working on a video with Alex when we spoke. Oh, so she knew who that was. It's really not uncommon for normie young women to be screenshotting dating apps, profiles, conversations, etc. to share with friends, to either get input for safety reasons. Zoomer women hoard screenshots. Side effect, growing up with cell phones in your hand at all times. She likely has more screenshots of her matching with other men who didn't turn out to be public figures too. Okay, I guess. Yeah, I can address the I would screenshot my match sometimes to document and put a face to the name when I got their number, not to be crass, but as a young, somewhat attractive girl, you get a lot of matches, it's hard to keep up. Also had a feeling that there was something about him. She added that Tom got her Hello Kitty merchandise and other e-girl age players merch. Sus. One more thing to add that I thought was odd. Never really expected any interest, expressed any interest in Hello Kitty or that type of e-girl stuff. Had one Hello Kitty figure in my car. Oh, he had like one Okay, dude. One more thing to add. I thought it was odd. I never really expressed any interest in Hello Kitty or that type of e-girl stuff. I had a Hello Kitty figure in my car. As a gift, Tom bought me a Hello Kitty pajama set and a bunch of Hello Kitty stuff, similar to what Ellie and Creepy Hoarder wears. Is that the age play? I assume they didn't do age play together. The age play thing is that he dated a person, or he fucked a person who did age play, is how I'm interpreting this. So I don't think she's claiming it's age play, but that is very funny. I never expressed any interest in Hello Kitty. So I had Hello Kitty figure in my car. She updates us on the Hello Kitty gifts with some more digital evidence. All right. Yeah, that's not what age play is.
I just saw Keffel's tweet.
I don't think she's accusing this of age play. I think he's saying that like he would give me clothing similar to other girls he's fucking is how I interpreted that. That's horrifically ironic. Do you have any proof that he purchased these for you? A message or a gift receipt or something? I had pictures of the stuff in a message I sent to my friend about it. Okay, I can call you in a little whatever. Yes, I'm gonna call whenever. Okay, oh my god, I need to hear about the Tom stuff. Oh my fucking god. He pissed me off so bad. He said he got some Kuromi stuff for me for my birthday. He got me some Kuromi stuff for my birthday. OMG girl, he's really the king of mixed signals. Okay. I mean, this is how women talk, so I don't think it's not necessarily weird they're talking about it. She lets us know that Tom is being the Chad that he is, drops the N-word casually about his parents. I'm not really shocked about that. His family was nice, and I don't care if he says the N-word still. Dude, I'm saying my iconic catchphrase. His family was nice and normal, but he's rude to his mom like an edgy 15-year-old boy. He told me he wouldn't do anything when his parents asked because he had his own money now. Katie heard him on the phone with his mom and said the same thing. Okay. He'd also dropped the N-word casually in his parents, which is weird, but I'm from the South. Maybe it's different. We also found out that he puts holes in the walls like Boss Man Jack. This is kind of concerning, I guess. He showed me all the holes in his walls IRL on FaceTime, but didn't get a pic. Told me he was paying the owner of the house he was renting to get them fixed. I can send pictures.
I just saw Keffel's tweet.
So does he put holes in the wall all the time, or just when he thinks that the entire internet's going to see his cock and balls? Because, I mean, he said he was going to, like, fucking kill himself. I don't think he was actually going to do it, but, like...
Can I say something to you, Nick? I
kind of need to know the context on that. That one I believe. No, I believe that he'll punch a hole in the wall. She also mentions that Tom's brother is super chill, really great guy. Great guy, super normal and chill. Then she drops a picture of Tom's room, which actually aren't that ones. Bad cable management. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm looking for it. I'm really looking hard. Piles of dirty zins on the desk. This is like a credibility nuke. Where are the dirty zins? Is it the stuff over here? That's like a credibility... Who cares? Well, fuck the who cares part. That... what the fuck is this screen? Insanely messy. This is nicer than my setup right now. There's just bad cable management and boxes behind it. Wait, what is, dude? Look at this disgusting room. Here's the issue. There's like a couple of messages here of like extremely concerning shit, and then these two girls just wasted like fucking 2 days pumping this thread full of garbage bullshit that I'm gonna sit here and roll my eyes at the entire time, and then I'm gonna get accused of sweeping. So I think eventually some of the good stuff happens in this document. Nick, you're ignoring the rubber duck? Oh fuck, that's the age play. He makes her put the rubber duck in his I'm not allowed to joke about this until I know if Tom's a sex offender.
Stoic.
Hebrews. But that's the age play. No, look at the rubber duck, dude. I think if you zoom in and enhance, the rubber duck actually has the word 13 inscribed on it. He bought a bunch of them for his bathtub. It gets way better. Okay. She also decides to clear up the confusion of whether or not she has BPD. Thank God she's addressed the allegations. I don't have BPD, but Katie does. However, before he tried to come at me, I was open about the fact to him very early on that I was sent to a mental health facility twice prior to our relationship because of depression, eating issues very early into our relationship. Would still continue to tell me he liked how small I am and feed into it. Okay. But like, what's the context there? Like, what's a quote? Is he encouraging your eating disorder? Is that what... I mean, that's the implication. I mean, that would be bad if he did that. I would like him to address if he was encouraging your eating disorder. I'm glad that Josh, the owner of Kiwi Farms, has been so nice to Sacramento. These things are starting to... The captions are starting to get funnier. Let's see. I think the Arkham Raisins approach here is that Tom goes for anorexic bulimic types that look underage. Anyway, Sacramento, my main question here is as follows, and I think it's important that when it's answered. What convinced you to go to Kiwi Farms with this over leaking it to Twitter? Or, in my opinion, I would add going to the police. This is because apparently it's domestic violence. This is where I found out all the stuff about him to begin with, and Joshua has been kind to me, so I felt comfortable posting. I'm sorry, but when I heard piles of Zins, I was expecting nasty... So, here's the thing, alright? I know that I'm sweeping hardcore right now, and I'm like a sweepy sweeper, but the Kiwi farmers are saying it too. I'm sorry, I heard piles of Zins, I was expecting nasty hoarder shit. You got me with the text message and stuff. I don't think 2 cans of Zins is going to mean anything. So I agree. Okay, that's good. I agree with the Kiwi farmers. I don't know what that means, but I guess that's good. Was he possessive of you? We know that Kai alleged he was controlling and jealous. No, he didn't give a fuck, actually. In fact, he'd get mad at me for questioning his past. Okay. She then goes through some of her and Katie's DMs. So this is probably interesting now. Let's see. Okay. Katie gave me permission to share our DMs, though it might be... Wait, what? Hold on. These are her DMs. So Tom's not in these. These are just the messages she shared with Katie. Is Katie left for dead? Clorox Katie. Wait, why is Katie not just posting these herself? What is happening? Why is she leaking messages with the other poster? What is this? What am I watching right now? Okay. If it makes you feel better, we hadn't talked in over a year. I met him twice in like February of 24. Oh, that's good. Oh, okay. This is insane. You were way better than him, girl. He was actually shockingly a gooner. He recorded everything we did, which scared me. Also, he didn't come the whole time. I'm sorry. Okay. Basically, he told me not to research who he was. When I did, I found Kiwi Farms, and he got mad, and I had the exact same issue. Oh my god. Furl, I could tell you it all. I used to be a Kiwi Farm brain incel 4chaner. Especially with any type of fame and the fans are evil. Yeah, he likes to hit and choke during sex and I was bleeding for days after. Yes, yes. Oh my god, twin. You are so seen right now. Hope you know. Understood. This is like Yas quick. Okay. He likes to hit and choke during... I'm so sorry you went through... Wait. I'm sorry, this is funny. I have to laugh about this. I'm sorry. He likes to hit and choke during sex. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, twin! You were so seen! I'm so sorry you went through that. It's the same message. That is kind of funny. Yes, queen! Yes! I'm sorry that happened to you. Thank you. You needed someone to talk to. I understand. I'm here for anything and I support you. Yes, unfortunately his name is Tom. I am a lesbian. Unless you're talking about Turkey Tom, the Jimmy John sub... Then you got the wrong women. I'm talking about Jimmy John sub. Nice. You're too good for that Tom man, girl. I know, we just broke up and he was talking to this Belle Delphine girl who was going to leak his nudes and he punched a hole in his wall. I don't know how you talk to him, but he's a mess. Who is this? Tom who? Because Dad asked. The only man I ever spoke to named Tom. I don't know. This is like totally worthless. None of this matters. Then she makes another jump. It's time. It's about Ellie. Ellie is the age play. This is like the significant shit, I think. Dump confirming the identity of age play. Ellie, creepy hoarder, might be able to help with the timeline because he sent these messages in August 2025. So the nudes were sent 2.5 years prior. Katie will dump into a little bit that she's collecting regarding her trip to see Tom's injury sustained by him, and she documented a lot more than me. So this is small. Can I go to the media section? Let's see. Just go for normal people. So weird. Yeah, I mean, in reality, I don't know. This just seems like a really... I don't know why Tom would date like a fucking former 4chan Kiwi farmer that's around the orbit of fucking Jet Neptune and Fish Tank. That seems like a really horrible idea. Or, I mean, not even date. Fuck is probably even more dangerous to do, I would say. It seems like Tom is just like gooning crazy. But let's see if it's more than gooning. I don't think anyone other than OnlyFans girls will even care. Hashtag not me. Well, you're in a different camp. I'm sorry. I don't think anything other than OnlyFans girls will even care. Hashtag not me. Well, you're in a different camp, I suppose. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I pray that these people don't leak it. Well, I think they already did leak all of her DMs, and well, my dick is in there, so I'm expecting it to happen here. You sent a dick in DMs? This is like 9/11. I did Instagram DMs. This is like 2.5 years ago. I don't do that anymore. Goon too close to the sun. That literally just makes me want to punch I'm literally going to punch a hole through Tom's wall. Even if that's the case, I do not want that phrasing used. I'm going to ban that phrasing after the stream. I did ask too, 111? Did you say 111? Oh yeah, he's 111ing. You did tell me why you were asking this or why... you didn't tell me why you're asking or why it came up to you. You just said something out of the deep blue sea. I have a sixth sense. Well, I'm not going to answer that question unless you explain yourself. I saw her texting a while ago. Ban? She's the girls whose photos were leaked with mine, so that's why we're talking. That's what we're talking about. Oh, interesting. I get it. If I could never speak to her again, I would. I don't hate her or anything, but she's just some chick, and I don't really care about her this much outside of this particular thing. I don't care either. Just wondering. Well, now that you revealed that you're being a peeper, I've explained myself. I wasn't being a peeper at all. You were texting her like half the time I was with you. God forbid. Lol, okay, good night. Who was Ellie or whatever? What specifically are you talking about? Lol. When you ask me questions like this, it's like extremely annoying that I have to explain like 1, I saw this thing with a person with you, 2, who are they? Instead of this vague way of asking things, being vague drives me up a wall. You can ask me a question and be forthcoming. I'm sorry, this is like way too small to try to read like this. I did ask 2, you didn't tell me why you were asking this or why it came up to you. You just said something out of the deep blue sea. I have a sixth sense. Well, I'm not going to answer the question. Okay, this is literally out of order, but whatever. She let us know that she never had access to Tom's phone since he'd crash out if anyone went near it. Justified. That one. I'm going to go on a limb here. I assume his phone was an off-limits item. Did you have the password to it? Did he keep it away from you? Yeah, I didn't have the password and never tried to pick it up.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on
That's
Twitter.
That's fine.
So far, the most critical thing you can say about him is he's a hypocrite, and that's the worst thing a person can be.
Well, again, if the stuff wasn't consensual, that would be more significant, but it seems to me thus far, up until they were talking to Kiwi farmers, it seemed like it
Nicholas
was.
DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking blackpilled on this shit.
Nick once again being the lone survivor in the commentary community.
She then confirms Tom's aggression with another screenshot. This is really embarrassing, but confirms aggression during sex. Alright, it's honestly just not good to have no... It's honestly not that good. I have no natural athletic inclination. But if you just keep doing it, it'll work. That's all there is. I will. But in 2 years, that's impressive. Because weren't you a twink? And now you're a bear. From the bottom to the top. Is he like doing roids? I don't know. You're really strong because sometimes when you're on top of me and holding my wrists, I feel like my wrists are going to break in half. Lol. I also feel like I've gotten used to the dick because at first it used to hurt so much, but now it's not so bad anymore. My bad, I shouldn't be so aggressive, but also you're like 100 pounds, so that's part of it. It doesn't hurt that much anymore, just at the beginning. Why is every text message stupid? The big white cock allegation? I don't get it. Like, why are you... So you're showing it now, you're like saying, hey, your penis doesn't actively hurt me anymore. It used to hurt me, but now it doesn't hurt anymore. Why wouldn't she tell him it hurts all the time? I don't know. Dude, apparently Tom's got a hog. I don't know. Nearly an hour later, this is at 7 p.m., Katie returns to drop a giant mega dump of all digital receipts on us. So here we go. What is this? Penises and lint. Turkey Tom replied to your story. Pretty. Bro, imagine if you're in this like you're in these girls' DMs. She then posts more photos in the same dump saying ready to party, and his freak ass just had to say something weird. Tom fixed it already, lol.
Nick
I arrived at the
just
same
started
time,
insulting me
yay, on
viciously
first
on Twitter.
flight. Hi, I'm so hungover. My poor baby, I will make you feel better. I believe you. Get some sleep. Same. I got a little ready to party now. Is partying when I fill your little pussy, or is that another thing? So that's just like sexting. She then continues the mega dump by saying, shooting range the first date, he filled his gun, all the gun forms were me, he put a lot of trust in a crazy internet woman, then posted proof that he trusts her enough to put a firearm in her hands. Okay. I don't know. This... Cool. This is like nothing. Yeah, literally just average sexting. This is a date they went on. Katie continues, dropping 4 more pictures in her post, saying the bruises on my face were real. Okay, so this is the defense of the bruises. There are multiple different photos and timestamps. I don't know if I got it from him. I don't know if I got it from him hitting me or holding my mouth closed, but he did both, so it could have been either. He even commented on the bruises the next day, not even apologizing, just saying that he was scared to take me in public because I look like a victim. All right. Again, if this is non-consensual and she got a bruise on her face, that's like awful disavow behavior. Even after all this, she continues with social media posts about the entire thing, stating, lol, this one's pathetic, but it's good proof that he deadass be wailing on hoes. Do not flame me. So, dude, is Turkey Tom just like fucking putting his head down and just like fucking swinging? Those are horrible bruises. Yeah, again, I don't... It doesn't necessarily look good, I'll say. I'm getting used to... if I'm getting used, I'm going to end my shit, especially because he's beating me damn near, and I'm just letting it happen because I want him to date me. Guys, I might snap. I have to confess my love and insanity to him. Dude, what are you doing, Tom? Why are you... This is but like also, what is this? This is like dating somebody whose face is your profile. Oh, sorry, your face is their profile pic. Guys, I might have to snap, and I have to confess my love and insanity to him. I'm hiding my BPD. It's not working. I need to let him know I am really insane, and I've already attached. Okay. This just ruined her whole thing. Well, to be clear, this doesn't look good. It is the only significant thing this girl has posted the entirety of this thing. This is the Left 4 Dead girl. This is literally her only significant contribution. So it's like, this is what I'm talking about. There's like one screenshot, 70 messages that don't matter. And like, this is but this is worth, I guess, he has to respond to this. What I'm trying to say is that Tom has to respond to this allegation. A lot of this other stuff, like, I don't really know. Then she details some crazy shit in the paragraph after. It's actually insane. I haven't even mentioned it yet. Tom is so porn-brained, he almost never came unless you were like screaming and crying or starting to jerk off in front of you to the videos that he had just recorded moments without your consent. Okay. I can't believe this N-word jerked huh shit in front of, again, Tom. I get that Tom is like 21, 22, but this is just, holy shit, this is just not English. Horrible to videos of me, internet brained, make him delete them. Bella caught her because he was watching Twitter porn while she fucked him. Insane? Insane. He's a YouTube brained retard virgin. Okay, there's more here, right? She continued saying, this is when he told me he had ringworm. No, it's not. This is the evidence. So the quote is from the person who's writing this. Tom is so porn-brained, he almost never came unless you were screaming, crying, or if he started jerking off in front of you to videos he had recorded moments before without your consent. Jerked shit, horrible, to video. He jerked off to videos of me. Again, I don't know if this is non-consensual. If it's non-consensual, that's a big thing, and Tom needs to address that, because that's actually really fucked, and behavior that I wouldn't, like, allow as a friend of mine. But, like, this screenshot doesn't say that, so we'll see, I guess. That's a thing that he needs to react to. She continues stating, this is when he told me he had ringworm and ruined my birthday. Hey, so the doctor said I have fucking ringworm. You're probably going to have it soon. I'd say go to the doctor so you can get some shit from them so it doesn't spread. Oh my god, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Does she think that, like, it's an STD? If you see red spots or whatever, I'd say see a doctor. I'm going to go to the doctor this week no matter what, even if I don't have red spots. My birthday plans, no. I'm going to have an episode. I mean, I've never had ringworm because obviously the gym, you know, I don't go there, but... What is this? LMAO, you should be fine. Don't rub your... Wait. Don't rub all over your friends, it'll be okay. Me and Ella slept in the same bed and she has OCD. It's over. And now I have to leave the city because she's going insane. Was it the gym or a woman who gave you ringworm? Spiraling now. The gym. I haven't had sex with anyone but you in a while. Okay, good, lol. One less thing to tweak about. But oh my god, I was super spreading this weekend, though. I was near so many people at the rave. As long as you didn't have a sore that touched them, you're fine. You only get it if you touch them a lot, like physical. Ella will not shut the fuck up. She's begging to talk to you and ask what the fucking doctor says. I just told you what the doctor said. I have ringworm. It's a fungus. It spreads to your skin. That's about it. It's just fucking ringworm. Even if it turns out he's not doing much anything morally, legally wrong, there's still enough here to question his judgment and pointing and laughing at him. Tipster, you are correct. You are having a good night, Tipster, and I'm not trying to take that away from you, okay? You're doing good. You're having a good time. Then she goes into miscellaneous text saying, okay, the rest of the random text with friends and family about my time with him and how he made me bleed was low-key scary. Okay, so this might be something significant. What did you say? Okay. The random... This is with friend, right? This is friend. I mean, it doesn't say, but... This is friend, right? How is the peen insane? Too much, honestly. Did Tom pay them to come forward? Was he mad that his cock didn't leak onto the internet? Did he pay them to come forward and do, like, large penis propaganda? This is insane, dude. I'm reading fucking texts about how my friend is a huge dick. This is so fucking... The big white cock allegation? Marketing? Is this a Am I fucking... Is this a marketing move? This is stupid. I don't even believe his fucking dick is this big. He's making a video in front of me. Insane? Is he the same in person or different? Like yes, even crazier IRL. I have a plushie of him now. See, Ball Blacks? Willem! Alright, some people appreciate a nice plushie, just not from you! Dude, big white cock and plushie. Dude, what else is there for a girl? Destroyed my... Dude, what am I reading right now? This is so fucking stupid. This is so fucking stupid. Destroyed my pussy. Damn, bro, you, like... Dude, this whole thing is like, he hurt me, he fucked me over, and then every text message that's in the timeline is like, hey, sorry. Or like, he destroyed my pussy. Okay.
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5.
Could say it on IG because he is on my CF, but literally made me bleed and not like period blood. It's so red, crying. Oh my god, you should go to the gyno. I'm gonna lol. And this is like, what is Grimes talks about third child.
Is Dark Viper AU a virgin? No,
bro,
I am not.
Dude,
Why
right
would
after
so many
this,
people be
new
Googling
child just dropped from Elon Musk. Nah, liar. Literally, bitch, he made me bleed. Girl, hey, LMFAO, it's too damn much, and it's crazy to me to say, because I'm a freak whore goblin. I don't know how I had sex with him 10 times in a day.
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black-pilled on this
for
shit.
Sure. Wait, what is this? What is this censorship here? That's just a single line crossed with another line. Wait, why are you just... Dude, you're just talking about how your ex is like fat and fucking has a tiny penis. What is happening? This is the most insane censorship I've ever seen. And someone wrote boyfriend, an ex-boyfriend in there, as if we can't just completely read what she's writing. What the fuck is this?
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffel's appreciated.
If I was Lexi, I wouldn't stand
Why is
for
all
this.
the evidence about his giant rooster?
All the evidence about my friend's giant penis. This is so fucked up. This is so fucking stupid. Must be a censored docs. I hope it's censored. I mean, I can't read it. I don't want to draw any more attention to it. I just lost my dab pen. Rip Katie. So mad. It sounds like you've been having a terrible time with Tom as well. More like I'm just in my head, so insanely bad. I can't be normal for a day. Lol. Sibling, this is an urgent request. I need boxes for tomorrow. This is just a text saying I had a bad time. Finally, she drops pics of the streamer room saying, also streamer room. We both had one of these plushies. Let me know. Is this not... Where are we? I gotta see this one. We're towards... Oh my god, we're towards the end. Eventually things are gonna happen in here, right? Okay, no. The streamer room pics don't work. Photo gone. Shatter, is this... Are you a Kiwi farmer who made this? Isn't archiving like your whole thing?
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
I can't believe Optimus hasn't made a video on this yet. Has somebody checked in with Sensitive Society? Is he okay? Then 13 minutes after her mega dump, she updated us with another picture.
Nicholas, the goat.
It was like
Thank
the
you for
Parlo
$5,
drama without the
my man.
Cinderella. Alright, let's see. Random dump. There's a new message here. Sorry, I took the Wiggler off the screen. I would love to put it back up, but it's just covering all the stuff that matters.
Possible.
Can you believe Papa Gut got impaled today too? This is a fucking great day for me. Why are you so cute? It's ridiculous. Haha, thank you. This picture's retarded. You still look cute though.
Nick
See
just
that
started insulting
Destiny,
me viciously on
LMFAO?
Twitter.
Even when you're still cute. That is Destiny, the goat. My boyfriend who's a guy. Boyfriend who's a guy. That's so handsome. Yes. Is that the picture of them standing together, I imagine? Yeah, the goat, dude. Thank you for the $5. Katie explains why there are so many typos in her messages. I type fast and don't have autocorrect on. My friends know how to decipher it.
This is a sad day for the Roman Empire.
Thank you for the info. Quote-unquote, free core goblin. You're welcome, LMAO. The blowjob theory has more evidence now. Did he suck Destiny off? No idea, guys. But I agree. It doesn't help him. It sure looks gay to me. This person sucks. This person is, like, fucking insane. I can get, like, the Left 4 Dead person is absolutely just, like, a worthless troglodyte. Maybe she has something in here, but, like, I think about 99% of what I have read from her is absolutely worthless. Thank you, Katie. And not for just disappearing. These are all pretty damning, unfortunately. Is more incel and dick riding fans. And again, that could change. There's still more here. Maybe she drops a nuke at the very last second and I'm not prepared for it. But every single thing that she has read has made me fucking want to literally punch 60 holes through Tom's wall. And it's entirely Tom's fault, for the record. We're pro-Jareding the fuck out of this take. It's entirely Tom's fault. Tom associates with fucking crazy fucking people. Obviously. I don't know. Jesus fucking Christ. I saw a take and I thought it was retarded where they're like, Tom, just go to a bar like a normal man. Because I don't know. I mean, it's really easy. I think Jessica Pizzle's like a 60-year-old woman or something who said that. But I assume dating post-COVID for early 20s people is a bit different. But obviously Tom has got a type, so that seems to be his issue. By the way, Jessica Pizzle's not 60, she's 75. She's the same age as Taylor Lorenz, to be clear. She'll come up in that video we're looking at. Yeah, I don't use autocorrect. I'm not a creepy retard. I just type really fast, so I happen to have a personality disorder. It's really funny. All the freaks get mad. They have BPD, and it's more just an explanation of why I'm stupid. I'm going to put up with something with that. Hell, probably start deleting DMs if he's reading this thread and knows I'm going to look. Oh, well, lol. She updates us with a few more things. Okay.
Nicholas, the goat.
What do you
Thank
want?
for
A
the
photo of her
$5,
bleeding
my man.
snatch. These people are fried. I think they're texting me multiple close friends. No, I don't want a picture of your fucking bleeding vagina. What I'm saying is, like, why are all the supplementary details that you're giving, you saying, wow, his penis is so big, he fucked me relentlessly and stuff, but like in the messages it's almost like a positive, But on here, it's like, this is the worst thing that's ever happened.
Did I not ask you nice enough?
I don't respect you.
If the majority of your interactions were via text message, and you were just a fly-out girl, then why don't you have a message saying, hey, you're being like too rough with me? That's what I would be expecting if I was being much more critical and not expecting everyone to say that I'm just sweeping regardless. I would be saying, why are there no messages of you establishing your boundaries with this person, especially when the vast majority of your long-distance interactions are via messaging or via phone calls or something? Like, where is the documented stuff of you saying, hey, enough's enough, stop doing this? Got it? BPD? Well, I can't, dude, I just can't be a fucking catch-all, all right? Why was he holding your mouth closed? I don't know. Probably because he's a predator. Okay. Okay. It's deliberate. If you text enough e-girls, you'll see they always have lowercase on and type in a specific way. It's meant to be cute or aesthetic cute. Not me, motherfucker. I just type fast on my phone. As you can see here, I type mostly clearly. Yeah, I don't know. This is nothing. Not that predator. Oh, I'm sorry. Why was he holding your mouth closed? Probably because he's a predator. Backing up the gross ringworm allegations, here's pictures that he sent me and jokingly was like, I had ringworm last year, tee-hee. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure he got ringworm. Okay. Then Katie chimes in, decides to do a favor and go through her DMs on video. Okay. Why does it have to be her DMs? Katie's this one, right? Here's my DMs. We don't follow each other anymore. Obvious reasons. Promise I'm not a faker. So, where are these? It'll be uploaded in the media menu. Okay, we're here. We're at the very bottom. Media menu. These are the Katie DMs. Let's see. Wow, it's fucking really fast. All right, playback speed. Playback speed. What is this? What is this? All right, can I YouTube this? Hold on, let me pull this off to the side for a second and try to figure out how to YouTube this. Do you have a button that you can, because I can use my extra...
I just saw Keffel's tweet.
Shit. Okay,
Nicholas
there we
DeOrio.
go.
Keffel's
this is what I needed.
Shout out.
All right, now I have access
This
to my
is what
full
I said
suite.
in Discord yesterday. In your 20s, not in the same town. Why aren't you confronting him? Under the guise of playing along. Doesn't look good for her either.
Again, trying to do as best I can to be down the middle on this. Very clearly, I've been a friend of Tom's for like 7 years. I am mentally, subconsciously looking for excuses for him to be in the right here. I'm doing the best I can to keep that out of my coverage. I'm probably being, in some cases, too nice to specific messages because I'm doing the best I can to not go off on a tangent and just start defending him relentlessly, uncharacteristically. But this is very difficult for me specifically to engage with. I'm just trying to remind people, doing the best I can on this one. I too from the gym am horrible at consistency. Okay, so let's see. I'm a string bean. I had to fly from Maine to Austin right now, and then I fly to Louisiana, then to Miami, then back home. Well, that's okay. I like skinny girls. Oh wow, you really jet setting right meow. Great. I am literally 100 pounds. I am 5'4", 100 pounds. Lol, I'm 5'10", and 180 pounds. Maybe 175. I lost weight. Now it's time to get back up. The half is important. I get it. Taller than me, so I'm happy camper. Hell yeah. Bulk seasons. Can you throw me, perhaps?
Can I say something to you, Nick? I really like you.
Lol, I can definitely throw you on a bed, maybe. Or through a wall, preferably. This is just regular flirting. It's important because she's in shoes. I can be 6 feet. Well, let's go. I get it. You're true. That's true. You're right. Like, what does this mean? It's like a TV show. Oh my god. His name is Viking. Let me find photos of him. He's scary, but he's harmless. Okay. His government name is Viking. Like, that's his real name. Whoa, fuck. His real name is Randy, but he changed it to Viking. This is the clothing pile. I don't think I've seen... Okay, well, it sounds like a cool job for Viking. This is totally irrelevant. We don't even touch the clothing pile. We have boxes. He's not wearing a shirt. Body positivity. Yeah, I guess you get the first pick of all the swag. I have some vintage tap out and fiction stuff, but otherwise I don't really buy vintage stuff. It's cool. All right. Shitty off-brand Walmart. So this is just like nothing. There's just nothing in here. Same. I love this stuff. I guess we have to hang out. So true. I guess I have to come to Maine. Let's do that soon, for no particular reason. When you have time off work and shit. I can honestly get off whenever, as long as it's a couple days' notice. My boss is chill. Soon. Meow. Good morning.
DeOrio, commentator of the year, the best commentator of the year.
Okay, cool. I'll be home from traveling. We can do it next weekend. So cute. The cutest photo. Here's a more retarded one just for you. Thank you. I think you're cute and other things. Okay, so this person has just literally wasted my time. I'm sorry. That's old Nick talking. New Nick is telling you there might be more down below. Sorry. Old evil rape reviewer Nick says that there's nothing here, but we'll at least for her. Okay. I see why the poster didn't include those. They don't actually say anything. She goes all the way in for another dump. This time it's juicy. Oh, okay, finally. All right. Leave what you saw in the past. Okay, so one of Ellie's friends DM'd me and is trying to speak on Ellie's behalf since she's not online anymore and they don't understand how to post on here. Tom did meet Ellie, as we all thought. Flew her to Maine, bought her a hotel. Definitely not scared away. Well, here's what I have so far. Says she will get more from Ellie, so this could be interesting.
We should call him Arby's cause he has the meats.
Okay. Hi, are you the girl involved with the Turkey Tom stuff? Can we talk for a second? Nothing bad. I'm friends with Ellie, the girl who's been posted creepy hoarder. She was hacked and lost access to her account months ago. She can't say anything in regards to everything that's been happening. I would love to talk because low-key, I don't know what the fuck they're saying about her side. Well, apparently Tom said that he was going to meet with her, but didn't because he got freaked out. That's a lie. They did meet up, and he had a hotel with her. Okay, so that's the pictures of these people together. Okay, first and foremost, am I allowed to post any of this? I will blur out whatever you want. I would post this, but I don't know how to make an account on the site. If not, get it. I got you, gang. What do you want me to blur out? Yeah, do you want me to blur your user? Okay. I have more pics that she would like me to be posting as well. He flew her out on his own and we even paid for it. Okay. So he flew her out. Katie let us all know that more messages are coming soon. So this is still a developing story. They've been just dropping and dropping and dropping. So this is the lolicon girl, I guess. That's the. I don't want to slander her, but that was how it was described to me. Holy shit, there are many more coming. Is Ellie open to sharing DMs? I bet it's juicy as fuck. The girl who DM'd me said she would ask her for everything. It seems like this is the person we should be talking to, but also probably like one of the worst people out of the three of them. That was weird, and she's willing to speak to me personally about it and send the messages. Not bad and isn't incredible, but I don't know. Sacramento jumps in the next morning, clarifying the timeline even better. Adding some timeline clarification, Tom informed him that him and Kai broke up in 23. Told me he started talking to Ellie pretty soon after. However, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some Kai-Ellie overlap, considering the fact that he lied to me about the details in the situation, actively meeting up and presumably having sex. I could believe this because it's around the time where Tom was given the cheating take, right? Katie then goes on an all-out response spree, post on lunchtime. We went this far, so I'm not going to skip it. Why post multiple statuses implying that you've been abused but never speak to the police? You clearly went out hiding this. The police deadass do not care. Okay, I don't care. I don't know. I'd have to file in Maine. Yeah, okay. Can we get a Meowdlin and Kai on here to spill the beans for us? Edit. Also a few things. When did Tom and Ellie meet up? I doubt Kai will speak up. They probably have a lot of shit on each other and would be exposing back and forth, which would be awesome. Probably won't happen. I met him soon after the Kai stuff. I never saw any cuts of the whole chest carving, so I don't know much about that. He did mention my scars to me and commented how he used to self-harm. I also think he met Ellie around winter 23 and 24. That's when he had a haircut. Do any of you go to the doctor to document your injuries? I went to my gyno, but I somewhat swept it under the rug. I didn't explain fully what happened. Just wanted to make sure I didn't have any like internal damage, which thankfully I didn't. Just like 20 micro tears. I cackled out loud at the part when I'm filling your pussy. So swave. Thank you for being nice. Lessons have been learned 2 years ago, and intense therapy has saved me from retards now. I assume the saving from retards isn't the random flirting message that you used here. Thank you. Oh, we hit the goal. Sorry, I haven't really been paying attention to the money aspect of the stream. Well, since these girls know what Tom's dick looks like now, can we show them the Destiny blow? Okay, no, you can't show Destiny's revenge porn. I thought it was Nick Fuentes, not hairy enough to be Tom. Well, there you have it, folks. Did it say swerve? Swave? I don't know. It's a Kiwi farmer, not the girl writing that. Can either of the exes corroborate this fetish? There's honestly my nail in the coffin. Holy shit, no. He never brought a diaper shit to me, but maybe. Wait, what? Oh, I'm sorry. The diaper shit hasn't been in here. I heard there was diaper shit. I thought he was like on an Anthony. He was Anthony Padilla posting. I didn't play into his freak age play shit enough for him to be comfy. What the fuck does he? So he wants to have his poopy diaper changed. Is some funny edit? Either way, really funny. Okay. It was AI. It was literally AI. I don't know. Was it pamper maxing? He's gonna go off at rape play and how someone basically raped Cole. I don't know who Cole is. I'm not even gonna try to say that name. I guess it's a character from a show. Also, this Game of Thrones fairy drama. Wait, is that the show that I watched last night? I started Game of Thrones last night. I was really disappointed by my friendships online with Tom and others. So I started something that I knew wouldn't ruin my day. I started watching Game of Thrones for the first time. I got through like 3 episodes. Pretty good series. You're fucking joking? I shit you not. I could literally open it and show you that I'm on episode... I think I'm on episode 4 now. I'm going to watch more of it when I'm done. I played the pinball machine once. Also, this Game of Thrones fairy drama is very funny.
The goat. Thank you for the $5.
She clarifies that Tom does not eat pussy, so he doesn't pleasure his woman. Okay, that's fantastic. Again, like, what exactly happened that whatever. She then clarifies Tom used to self-harm. Again, awesome here. Cool. It's like super fun to read about my friend. No reason, probably the same as mostly mature men. I'm guessing slit wrists. I never saw any scars. Insane. Okay. After all this shit, he clarifies again behind dumping Tom in the first place. So the reason why she dumped Tom after the vicious beatings was just overall the way he acted and his personality, his nonchalant attitude about him having ringworm. You dumped him over having ringworm? And how he acted in bed. Okay, well, at least that's there. He had no redeeming qualities that can make any of this even slightly worth it. I don't know if I tried to put up with it, but I couldn't. How he acted in bed. Why is how he acted in bed the part where he apparently, like, beat you without, like, in a non-CNC way? How is that behind ringworm on your tier list of bad things? Yeah, so not the bruise. I assume the bruise is encompassed by the acting in bed part. Charitably to her. I assume that's part of it. But yeah, the ringworm thing is like a complete... Yeah, it ruined her birthday. She then dropped 2 more back-to-back posts regarding clarification. Do you remember how long you guys were a thing? We started chatting in 2023, November, December. We met IRL in Jan 24. By March, I couldn't hang out any longer. This guy is a retard and rapes women. Okay, that's not Tom, right? Does Tom rape women? Well, I mean, either way. Yeah, beating the shit out of her, that's something that we could forgive, I guess. But the ringworm thing, that's fucked for life. Later, she updates on a legal situation on whether her BPD has affected her judgment. I love how this is coming up. It would never happen on Twitter. On Twitter, they would Yas Queen her to death in any drama. But on Reddit, I apologize, Kiwi farmers. I didn't mean to call you Redditors. On Kiwi farms, though, they have this going on. To answer this part, I thought about the police and looked into it, but it's being across my own state lines in Maine. It would have to be filed there, and I live on the opposite side of the country, so it didn't seem feasible. Only contacts in Sacramento. But again, if she would have filed a police report, it wouldn't have been after the encounter, because she could have did that while she was there. It would be filing a police report probably after like March when they broke up. Not going to say it, but only in contact with Sacramento. My semi in contact with Ellie right now through a friend, but trying to get in contact with her directly. So I think my understanding is we're waiting on the Ellie stuff because the Ellie stuff is really fucking juicy down here. I have BPD, yes, but it doesn't affect my life much. It just makes me susceptible to dealing with retarded behavior.
I once dated a girl who was a feeder. I ate the only pie in the house for fucking breakfast, okay? And then she had filled her vagina with maraschino cherries.
Thank you.
Bad news, guys. My hot sauce will be coming on Monday, so I can't try it on my bacon, egg, and cheese. A New York staple this weekend.
Everyone's gonna roll their
DeOrio,
eyes when they
commentator of the year,
inevitably
the
watch
best commentator
this.
of the year.
But I just want to thank everybody who got the hot sauce. We're dropping more in February. I have to chill. My bad. We're dropping more, I think, the first or second week in February, me and Billy Mitchell. I appreciate all the pictures you guys have been sending on Discord. They've been arriving. I have BPDS yet. It doesn't affect my life very much. Just makes you susceptible to dealing with retarded behavior. I don't have any allegations against anyone else. If you read through all the Jet stuff, none of it's me saying anything really bad about him, other than I got weird vibes because of what I heard online about him, especially with the bitch tank girls. Okay, I don't care about the Jeff stuff. The Jet stuff. I am not some insane e-girl. I used to be some MDE fan. I'm cute, and I got roped into everything. Okay. Giving gamers ringworm at PAC East. About the ringworm, Tom made this haha funny video on his IRL channel about giving ringworm at a convention. The upload time aligns with this. I literally DM'd him. He was going to infect everyone at PAX. This is fried. Random dump, literally Patrick Bateman, Gooner, that Katie said, blocking me from social media. Okay.
Nicholas, the GOAT.
All right.
Thank you for the $5.
We've gotten more DMs from Sacramento. I'm interested. I'm going to a NutriShop to get more pre-workout and then destroy my body at PF, hopefully. If you fuck me and then go flex in the mirror right after again, I will shoot myself in front of you. What pre-workout are you getting? It was cool. I'm definitely going to do that again. Sorry. Merc. I've been enjoying it. Why are all the... Every message is either, like, horrific or hilarious. Any person... I'm sorry. I'm not having as much fun as you guys are having with this. Any person is the type of person if they know... Any person is the type of person if they know me. That's the thing about it. So yeah, it'll be fine, but I just want to take precautions, you know? Yeah, sorry, I'm not used to this type of thing. I'm not used to this level of scrutiny. If you're good, you're good. I just don't want you to have the issues that I do. Yeah, okay. Anyways, how are you doing? I'm okay. What's up? Are you upset at me or something? Schizos are looking through my shit, and I don't want them to stumble across your account. What didn't make sense when I said, oh, like they're going to find me? And who are your ops? They could if I let them. Strangers online.
Commentator of the year, the best commentator of the year.
I mean, this is a totally normal encounter. Hey, crazy psychos are doxing the fuck out of me. I would just like to warn you that you should probably lock down your accounts. It's like a totally normal encounter. Okay. So I don't want that to continue happening. Why are they so interested? Yeah, this person is like completely delusional. If they don't think this is a big fucking problem. They're literally posting on Kiwi farms. If they scroll through the thread, they'll find out exactly why this happens. Should one cover one's associate? Yes, you should tell your associate to cover their shit too. The expectation is that, like, eventually this relationship, if they date long enough, is going to get leaked. But you're supposed to try to preserve the anonymity as long as possible. I guess one thing that you could critique Tom for here, if we're being fair to all sides, is by not mentioning that he's a YouTuber right away, you're actually putting your partner in like a really awkward situation with anonymity. Now, I don't know if you're going to disclose to every Tinder date, but if you're dating this person long term, you should probably disclose, hey, I'm like a fucking social media influencer who's got millions of followers, who's like got a Kiwi Farms thread with my name on it. And potentially people might try to find you. Like, you kind of have to disclose that aspect of it, right? So I'm in contact with lawyers. I can easily sue you over your defamation. Take it down or expect papers. What is this? I don't even know who you are. Stale 2000. Shut up. She then releases more shocking information in the same post, stating that admitting Kai cheated, more pedo baiter confrontation. Okay, so is this something here? That's the video from the beginning? Wait, what's the video from the beginning? He's the LSF mod? No, he's not. It's not the LSF mod. That guy had like no comments on the channel. Let me unban him. Stale 2000, unhide user, you're back. Okay, have a good one. That's funny if that is. I'm sorry. Oh, here. You can leave if you want. There's kind of bigger things going on than you right now, buddy. It's fake. No way. Let me check. I don't know. Channel activity stale 2000. Okay. Let me see. Go to channel. Yeah, it's not even him. It's a fake stale 2000. It's not even that guy. More about this channel. This channel has no content. It's not even him. Why are you guys baiting me? I just tried to unpause the video. Let me just make sure it's not him, because maybe he deleted his entire channel after my... I mean, that's very possible that he blew up his entire channel.
DeOrio, commentator of the year.
Hello,
the best commentator
Spez,
of the year.
Mr. CEO of Reddit. I hope you have received this.
It's actually demonic that some chatter picked up on who the fuck that guy was. Oh, dude, I've had to pee for like 30 minutes. Can I pee quick and then finish this? All right, I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm asking permission. It's my show. I can do whatever. I can pee when I want to. All right, what I'm going to do is... Should I leave on a half-baked episode? Is that in bad taste? I'll explain the half-baked thing in a little while, too. I meant to explain that sooner, but I'll explain the my aspect of this as well. All right, here. Money. This is the segment on the H3 mod. Should be a little bit more inquisitive of what you're seeing. You shouldn't just throw money to random people on GoFundMe without looking, because I'm sure a lot of people are like, what the fuck? I didn't know any of this. I don't know what's going on right now. This is fucking crazy. Yeah, I don't know if this post is even still here, but it was attached to it was attached to one of these. If anything, it's probably in Luss's video. It's definitely in the intro that you'll see for this video when it gets posted. There is an update to this story, though. There's more information. So Ray got fired, presumably from H3H3, and I can check here. I think her name did appear here, and she's now no longer.
You claim to
here,
care about rape, and you're hyping up a dude who has a segment on a show called Ultimate Rape Review.
She's like disabled, so she can't do traditional work. And that's like that's a factor. So I'm not sure what other job she was actively working right now. But Ray is saying that she's been let go as a moderator of the H3H, well, not of the H3, but it's implied that it is of the H3H3 community. And she uploaded this to her IG story, which, unless it might have expired by now, it's not currently up. And my answer to that is good. Absolutely, unequivocally, this is the correct decision to make. This person should not be in charge of really anything going on at H3H3. There's a ticking time bomb. Some would argue has already gone off, but I was let go of my job. I'm checking myself into a mental hospital for a bit. I'll be offline for a little, which is absolutely crazy. Actually, this is 5 days ago, so it's not absolutely crazy because, yeah, no, that probably did just expire then. We'll get to the new stuff that I hadn't seen yet in a couple of seconds. So Ray was let go as a moderator, I think. Ray's name is no longer listed as a moderator on the subreddit. I can see. Luss further clarifies, because Luss was actually offering her a job. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if I'd do that. But let me post in this account a part-time remote job similar to the one she's already doing part-time for Ethan. I'm intrigued to understand why a remote job is worse than a GoFundMe, because people were giving him shit for saying, I'll give you a job instead of money. As for the legal part, yeah, her ex is responsible for breaking the lease. That should be obvious. He's the one who needs to pay. This is super common occurrence. I bet it happened hundreds of times a day in the US. While a couple gets a lease and then breaks it and then one of them leaves. So Luss is trying to give more information. And the takeaway from that is, well, she probably can't afford to talk to a lawyer. She's probably in like a really shitty situation. And you'll hear that like all the times or whatever, with people who have like illegal apartments or something, where they go to an illegal apartment, they get kicked out for unceremonious reasons, they get thrown out, and they're like, well, what are you gonna do? Call the police? You're living in a fucking illegal apartment. You obviously don't have enough money to pay for anything in regards to this. So that's how that stuff just continues to happen.
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
That's a record for YouTube lawyer turning into a clown.
And there was some pushback to this. I just want to point out some of the counter arguments. I don't want this post to be, this is a post from, I don't want to say, but it's on the screen. The mods deserve so much love and support, especially Ray right now. I don't want this post to be too preachy about me scolding anyone, but I will say it's I'm slightly disturbed by some of the negative stuff I saw people writing in the recent thread about Ray's sad life update. All right, I'm fucking recharged. Let's get back at this. I'm feeling way more charitable now. Maybe we'll expose my friend today. Thank you for the goal. Thank you. You hit the goal while I was peeing. Please rate this on the rape spectrum. Oh, God. Okay. What's next? You can leave if you want. I don't care. But yeah, it did really freak me out. That type of thing is like what you're into, Tom. So this is like... Okay. So she's confronting... So who is this? I forgot who it is. So Sacramento is now confronting Tom because he thinks he has like an age play.
Nicholas!
She thinks that Tom has an age play fetish.
Thank you for the $5, my man.
So this is actually relevant. I'm not fucking memeing. I think that's going to go off in a second. Does fake name get their donuts out? I'll do it at the end.
Nick just started insulting me viciously on Twitter.
Allegations are weak, RN, but I now know he has that thing on him.
Yeah, apparently this guy's fucking double cocked up. You can leave it if you can leave if you want. I don't care, but it really does freak me out. That type of thing is what you're into, Tom. But I don't want to think that you can't trust me. I just don't like hearing about the past. That type of thing is not what I'm into. She was just a girl who wanted to talk to me, and I foolishly accepted it because I wanted my insecurities to be suppressed by having someone who liked me. I'm sorry. I like you a lot. It looked like having banged a bunch of insane people is too much for you. That's fine. I get it if it confess your mind this much. But I don't like whatever you're implying. It's not too much. I shouldn't have looked into it. It's my problem. I'm over the fact that you done that because it's in the past, but I think you're being kind of weird by the freaky shit. I'm sorry, I think weirding out by the freaky shit isn't crazy. A few years ago, I had a bad breakup and I've been cheated on. It hurt my ego quite a bit, so I just decided the way to fix it was like fucking a bunch of twisted sluts. It wasn't a good idea and it made things worse, and I realize that now, but I don't want to endlessly explain myself. So I guess the take one is that Turkey Tom fucked a person because he's an age play fetish, or take two, Turkey Tom had 2 sexual partners and fucked every single thing that moved. I don't know. She continues, claims that Tom's e-girl obsession went further than we all thought. So what he's saying is after Kai cheated on him, he went and followed every crazy twisted plot. Twisted slut, Jesus, I can't even talk, age play pedo baiter on Instagram and tried to fuck them to satiate his need for the age play he had with Kai. This implies we could possibly have more BPD chans coming, and he wasn't fucking women and girls. So again, full serious moment here. If he's into fucking age play, and he's doing fucking age play with Kai, and he's doing age play with this girl, all right, then it's like, this is where we hit cutoff territory. This is like too much for me. I'm sorry. That's one of my pillars here. My other pillar was domestic violence. I don't really see much in accusatory domestic violence here. I see like what was perceived to be in CNC at the time that seemingly sounds like it was not. And I see a pretty concerning bruise on a face. So again, that could really go either way. And then the other one is, what the fuck was it? I forgot the third one. What was my third pillar? My third pillar is fucking somebody help. I forgot.
You could have milked that so much harder.
Your pillars in life are domestic violence and age play. That is not what I meant.
First time
recording without consent.
This flashbang.
Recording without consent. The issue that I have here with the way that this is structured, and I'll just be honest, is that we're not really. It's like, hey, he recorded me without my consent, he hit me, and age play. And the vast majority of this is like, his nudes leaked, he cuts himself, he's a loser, he like, he's awkward, he's cringe, here's his sexting, his penis got leaked on the internet. It's like, there's just so much garbage here surrounding like legitimate issues, and they don't spend any time really expanding on the things that I actually care about. If that makes sense. Well, without any proof or evidence. Yeah, I mean, sure, 100%. Obviously, but that's not on... That's where all we can talk about right now with this information presented. Just because there's no proof or evidence doesn't absolve Tom of having to respond to this stuff. And if it turns out he's a degen, okay, well, I could live with that. If it turns out he's a fucking age play demon who wants to fuck children, that's something that I can't personally live with, if that makes sense to you. And ringworm. I forgot there's a lot of ringworm in here. It's shit flinging. Well, there's a lot of shit flinging. It's clear that there's issues here with like the breakup. Like that's what I'm getting out of this. But Thomas needs to respond. Yeah, Tom needs to respond. Tom has to respond to this. If it turns out he's a loser creep pedo, yeah, I got to drop him. Okay. According to Katie, who threw him right after the time of breakup, he was following like 30 new e-girls in a day. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he. That's it.
I just saw Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
3:30 p.m. MST. That's it? So where's all the stuff about the pedo baiter? We need Tom's response now. I mean, my recommendation... I don't know if I want to give my recommendation. I don't like giving recommendations. I guess my recommendation is kind of just wait until the dust settles, because it seems like they're just still... Guys, they're just posting. I'm not doing a second segment on this. This was your one and done. I don't plan to sit here and run a fucking week's worth of stream. I know the goalpost is going to shift. Where's the playlist of 5 videos on your friend? What I'm going to do is, as more accusations get posted, I'm going to cover Tom's response. And when I do cover Tom's response, I'm going to prelude with everything I missed. So this is part 1. Part 2 is when Tom responds. If he doesn't respond, then I think that looks really bad and he needs to respond. You follow? That's the plan for this segment. Because I'm not going to sit here and money grind the fuck out of my friend. Especially off of what we're seeing here, because there's just a lot of there's a lot of words and not a lot of things, and the things that we do have don't really necessarily back up everything they're saying. Fair. Sounds good. This is awful. Well, I don't want to scroll through 700 more messages about if my friend cut himself before I talk to him, if I don't have to. I guess that's kind of what I'm saying. Is I don't want to sit here and just further humiliate my friend if he didn't do anything wrong. If he's not a woman beating, if he turns out to not be an illegal recording, woman beating pedophile lover, I would prefer not to read more of that information. If he turns out to be a woman beating pedophile lover, I will read it. Okay? That's a good trade-off, I think. We want to know more about Tom's big white cock. Well, luckily for you, it sounds like it's imminently leaking. I don't know. That's fair. Sounds good. Yeah, I don't know. Half-Baked update. Oh, okay, so here's the deal with Half-Baked. This has been a fucking huge topic. For people who watched my stream, that made a lot of sense. For people who didn't watch my stream, it probably didn't make a lot of sense. So I just want to clarify.
What is Bunty King to you?
A person?
Who is Bunty King?
Nicholas DeOrio.
Okay, I'll get that.
Literally all I've seen is that Tom doesn't understand how to have proper rough sex, doesn't understand the importance of roleplay, and really chose some crazy girls to hook up with.
It sounds like every time Tom has sex.
Massive DICK.
It sounds like every time Tom has sex, and this is crazy because I just watched Game of Thrones last night. It's like the scene from Game of Thrones with the Desjardins lady. That's what it is. Apparently that's every sex Tom has, is just that, and that's probably not a healthy habit. He just seems like a deranged fucking gooner, especially even if they're into it. I'm meaning, Tom. Oh, did I read this one? I don't remember if I read that one. Game of Thrones: The New Dark confirmed. I watched 3 episodes. I'm a huge fan of the series. Yeah. Daenerys, is that it? It's an accurate comparison. Guys, I'm already doing good. Tell Waller I've got a new show, okay? I'm going to start buying all the autographed Funko Pops immediately. So, what else here? I guess, what is supplemental? I'm assuming this is all oh, there's more. Okay, there is more shit to look at, but it's kind of brief. Oh, I was talking about Half-Baked. So, just for... Oh, this is going to come through now, sorry.
You slimy Weasley fuck.
Sam so much for his message of never goon.
So again, obviously when I was streaming, right, at midnight, I was not going to start live reading the Kiwi Farms thread. And as you can see here, it's very clear that I wouldn't even have gotten very far because they've been posting for 3 days, right? They've been just continuously posting. So it doesn't really make sense to just kind of ruin... I mean, this is... I'm going to just read it. Nick Andros' tweet summarizes it. Considering that these allegations have been levied by scathing random DM screenshots and claims across... No, not that one. There was another one. I retweeted it. I think he worded it better than me. Why did you not pivot your whole stream to platform unverified, freshly dropped allegations on a notorious doxing gossip website about your longtime friend before you even knew if it was in public interest or just embarrassing stuff vengeful exes have leaked to humiliate them? Have a little patience, was what Nick Andros said. And that was my kind of, there was 2 strains of thought that I had. One, I was tired, and it was a fucking weekday, so I'm not streaming at 12 o'clock at night reading Turkey Tom's Kiwi Farms thread. And 2, I was going to look some of this over before I went live because it's my friend of 7 years and I'm insanely biased and I am compromised. But the intention was always to stream it. There are people who have issues with other commentary dramas I haven't covered, and that's fine. If you have those issues, I don't have a problem with you having them. The reality is, during the Bo Black segment, I straight up said that I wasn't going to do the thing where I just bring on my friend and shit on him publicly, and Bo Black's was the last one, and I've kept to that, and that's pissed some people off, but I was very vocal about how I did that with John Swan and Edwin, and I was tired. I didn't want to do it anymore. Augie's been doing it. I've been promoting all his streams when he does it. He has my blessing to keep going. You know what I mean? But the reason why I'm covering this one is this is unfortunately my podcast host. Like, I do a lot of content with this guy. And I think if it was like Augie as well, I'd probably have to say something. Otherwise, I'm probably just sticking out of the random community interpersonal stuff. And the other aspect is this really is an interpersonal drama. My friend's being accused of being like a pedo rapist. So that's a little bit more demanding, I guess, of my time. So for the podcast specifically, I was live. I hadn't read the thread. You know I hadn't read the thread because I was doing a segment actively through it. So I said, oh, okay, there's a Tom thing right now. All I knew is like he's being exposed and all of his messages are leaking and there's like a situation. So I wrote in the chat saying, hey, I'm assuming the podcast is on hiatus now, right? And yes, that was basically the response I got was, yeah. Okay, we're good. That was it. There wasn't any like fucking super information shared. Me wanting to postpone the podcast and put it on hiatus until I had more information wasn't like me saying, hey, I know more information about this and I have to sever ties or cut ties. It was literally, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's coming.
Streamed about this last night. And after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking blackpilled on this shit.
We have a video coming out tomorrow and I'm not comfortable posting it until I know what you might have done, if that makes sense. So
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking blackpilled on this shit.
For context, if you look at my, if you look at Half Baked right now, and you go to the video page, we had episode 52 ready to drop. So I was like, hey, listen, pump the brakes on this.
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5
I want to know
woman.
if the stuff about you is true before we work anymore on this. I don't have any money invested in this podcast. I don't get paid a dime to do it. It was a cool, fun thing to do with my friends. So it's not like I'm putting myself out here. The only person who's getting fucked over is
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5, my man.
So I hope that explains everything. Yeah, so this just kind of fucks over Vega. I have no investment in this podcast other than the fact that I do it. If I quit tomorrow, my income wouldn't change. But there's nothing of substance. Well, no, hold on. First of all, it's not that there's nothing. It's that one girl seems wildly uncredible. But there's fucking pictures of bruising. There's this weird interaction with this e-girl. That is obviously something that I would want to know more about. I need to know from Tom specifically about the nature of these sexual encounters. Were they telling him no? And I would hope that he'd be honest to me. And if he wants to have a chat with me specifically on stream, I'd rather not do that, actually. I don't think that I can be objective in it. No, I think he should talk to somebody else. I don't know why I was saying that. I'm just so fucking used to saying that. No, he shouldn't talk to me at all in this one. No, I apologize. I don't want to talk to him for that. I don't think I can do that well. That's kind of outside of the scope of what I think I can do. Maybe Augie can probably separate himself more from this, but I don't think I can. Age play to them is just looking like... Again, I don't know the nature of that. I'm hoping that that's in the supplemental page. I want to know more about the age play thing. Again, if Tom is all of these things, I would like to have the evidence of it because I have absolutely no investment in maintaining friendships with people who like age play. All the supplementary posts to assist with the context and comprehension of the subreddit, the situation will be included here. Null, the owner of Kiwi Farms, clarifies this whole situation is legit after verifying the identity. So Null says they're legit. We knew that because they had pictures together in vocal shit. Actually, maybe we didn't because of the situation with fucking... Have you guys seen this random spiral? The situation with... What's his name? Steve from Stranger Things. He just had his 21st child. You know what I'm talking about? There's a person on Instagram who uses AI to post her entire life, but it's all fabricated that she's Steve's girlfriend. What, 21? Yeah. No, there's this psychotic, mentally ill woman, actually, Tom, stay away from her, who's using AI to pretend she's dating Joe Keery. It's like Kelsey Keery or something, and she keeps fabricating photos of her with their son on AI. Google it. Kaylee Keery, that's what it is. Steve or Joe Keery? Steve is the character in Stranger Things. Joe Keery is his name. Tom is DMing her right now. Joe Keery, yeah. What are you watching? Stranger Things. It's the actor from Stranger Things. It's come up a lot because it's in the subreddit posts, and I'm doing EFAP tomorrow. So I've been just keeping up with everything. Tomorrow we're doing like an 8 hour... I couldn't postpone tonight's stream to wait for more content to come out because I'm doing EFAP for like 8 hours tomorrow with Mauler. Depending on how this segment has gone, that will either be a good or bad shout out. I apologize if it's gone badly. Quick update on Papa Gut. We're doing that tonight. I'm not getting off until it's done. I didn't expect this to take so long. What? No way. Dude, I have an 8-hour stream tomorrow, which with everybody. Yeah, we've been doing this for a while. This is the last one. Why is that crazy? Oh, you're talking about no, you're talking about the other thing. No way Tom's into age play. You know what, Tyler Blum? Despite the fact that Tom is my close friend, and despite the fact that I have no information about this topic at all whatsoever, I would say there's no way that John Swan lied about Dream. I would say there's no way that story about...
yourself Keffel's tweet on Nicholas DeOrio.
Keffels appreciated the shout out.
You know?
No wiggler? This must be pre-recorded.
There's no way, okay, that Bo Blacks would have fallen victim to a crypto scammer, lied about having fucking whatever the fuck. Let's just say I've been very surprised by my friends, okay? I've been very surprised by my friends. And I am willing to wait this one out and get more information and not have a fuckload of egg on my face. You know? I'm fine with that. I am fine with waiting for more information. I love Tom. I had a very fun time hanging out with him at VidCon. Okay? Totally no issue. That being said, he's one of my friends. So that means there could be additional things happening here.
Nicholas the Goat, thank you for the $5, my man.
Warning, cringe, transcript first audio. Tom, unintelligible. Okay, is this not what we already looked at? Yeah, we read this. All right. Proof that Sacramento is legitimate. She predicted the I'm Alex video. But again, she had photos and videos with him. Archive links for backups of the website. Okay. Is there anything here that I'm seriously missing before I move on? Is there anything here? We got media timeline home. This product is done by Incongruous. Shout out to Incongruous who did this. From the Staltening, Parmesan, and Kuzzo, and many others. So good for them. I appreciate your guys' work to categorize this. Despite the fact that people here probably don't like Kiwi farms, I guarantee that they spent a lot of time putting this together because there's 80 pages of bullshit that they had to get through to find some of the stuff that was relevant. There's no way Augie would abandon us for a year. Oh yeah, it's another one. We've come full circle from the Pyro videos.
Nicholas, the goat. Thank you for the $5.
Well, I feel I've come full circle from the Pyro. Well, actually, no. If Tom responds and the response is terrible, then we have come full circle from the Pyro situation because that actually happened to me. I was reading his document live and I found out it sucked.
Hey, Nicholas DeOrio, we in this shit, son?
I'm just trying to make sure we're satisfying everything. I'm gonna watch the Internet Versus video to see if I missed anything. I'm glad I did that after. So that was a meme. The Nick Andros thing was sweeping for me. No, he wasn't sweeping for me. That was helping me sweep. Toastify is in chat here. I think Destiny made Tom wetter than the diaper. I don't know why I included this. You're gonna get me kicked out of the cabal, Beckett. I just thought it was funny. I mean, I don't really think it's funny, but I assumed youth would think it was funny, so I brought it in here to, I guess, get a couple of jokes in. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's funny. So you stand by it. I mean, that's fair, I guess. iFunny posted, this is how Turkey Tom was fucking Destiny in the ass. I mean, this seems canon, you know? I don't know if they had sex, but if they did, it probably went like that, yeah. I don't... Nick, you have to squat 200 below parallel or you two will fall. I have to work on this. I need a good omen. I need a good omen. Oh shit, I forgot to renew my Prime. Thank you. There's no way. Ego destroyed. From fucking iFunny. I mean, I think it's... Yeah, it's... Look, not a huge fan, but I wanted to include this for you guys. Another Nick Andros tweet. Turkey Tom responds to the allegations.
You guys know who I am. I'm a good guy. Me? Diaper Max? You guys know me. I hate diapers. I'd never wear a diaper. What? Diaper Max? I'm diaper minimizing.
Is Tom a diaper guy? Is the diaper... What is it? There's not even the diaper thing in the timeline. Is he into diaper stuff?
I've been on the diaper minimizing movement.
Is he Anthony Padillaing himself?
For years. You guys know me. You guys know who I am. I'm a good...
Ditch the diaper? Where is all the diaper shit? I assume that would be in there. If you guys want to start linking me shit that I didn't see on Discord, as long as it's not going to get me in trouble, please put this on the rape spectrum. I don't even want to answer that because we don't have enough information on the rape spectrum. Well, we have enough information on the rape spectrum, but we don't have enough info on this. He did talk about diapers a lot on stream. I will say, I didn't really like the whole gay diaper baby thing from the old Minecraft. You can find all the old Minecraft streams. And basically, Tom called me and said, "Hey, dude, we're going to become the new Dream SMP. We're going to be a bunch of edgy drama YouTubers." And then he brought like gay naked, it wasn't gay naked, it was gay retarded baby or something, right? And then gay retarded baby was just part of the Minecraft world. So it was kind of weird. I don't know what the fuck it was. I think he is riffing on use of age play. I mean, I guess you could interpret it that way. But at the time when I was looking at it, I didn't know anything about it. I feel like if I play this, people are going to get mad at me. But here's the... Oh, is this new? No, it's not. It's old. I don't know. At the time, I thought it was weird, but I had nothing to connect those dots to. And people are obviously connecting them now because of the Belle Delphine lookalike.
Hello there, Turkey Tom. It looks like you're criticizing Kavas for his last 5 videos being about the Paul brothers.
Dude, Tom would never criticize people for making a lot of videos on one subject.
I wonder...
Right?
Why?
Oh my god, does he hate me?
Because the Paul brothers have been fucking up recently. But since you think this is such a fair criticism, let's talk about your channel. Okay, first of all, who the fuck is... Why is there some cartoon character? What is this?
Dude, nobody has fucking cartoon characters.
Are you fucking Disney Channel Nickelodeon, bro? And
dude, Keemstar almost just flung the N-word out. I'm fucking convinced.
Why is your name Turkey Tom, but you're not a turkey? All right, if you really want to pull this off and brand it right, you'd be a fucking turkey.
Christmas time, boys and girls. Time to put on my...
That's garbage, bro. What is wrong with your voice?
Dude, that's a vintage meme. So the diaper thing, Nick Andros posted it. Okay, now we can check out the YouTube drama subreddit. So let's see what their interpretation of all this stuff is. I saw this on r/pyro. Oh, I want, dude, this is gonna be legitimately evil, but okay, here we go. Least surprising development ever. I hate that he still pops up in the algorithm from time to time. Same people who interest me. This doesn't come as a surprise whatsoever. In other words, a fork is found in the kitchen. The most surprising thing about this is Turkey Tom actually had sex. Well, no, I'm sorry. I have to disagree with you. The most surprising part is about how much we talked about his fucking BWC the entire time, and I'm not talking about Black Wolf Company. Lol, e-girls. He likes e-girls, but slams OnlyFans girls in his video. Always the way. Yeah, dude, I think the worst thing about this is the hypocrisy. Well, I mean, I think the worst thing is actually him being accused of recording girls without their consent. Has anyone ever watched a video of him and thought that he liked women? The irony of this breaking 15 minutes after he uploaded another Alex video is crazy. I don't know what the... Dude, Jesus. I don't know why he posted that. Surprise Pikachu goes here. Dude looks like he's physically and mentally stinks like shit. I'm curious. I'm currently trying to pretend to be shocked. Sounds like Destiny Jr. I can't wait for the Turkey Tom video about this. Dude, Internet Anarchist is at a fucking... He's at a crossroads here. He wants to make the video on Turkey Tom, but nobody else has made it yet. Chud's made that perfectly clear. So Internet Anarchist can't find someone to plagiarize off of. Kiwi Farm's light mode is a choice. Not gonna lie, when I saw the reaction under the post, I thought it was Discord for a second. So I was using Kiwi Farms. Let's see. I kind of figured out some of the stuff he would say in his videos about women. Destiny friends stick together. Oh god, dude, this is fun. This is so fun. I'm having so much fun with this. All in all, this guy shouldn't be allowed to date. Like the best case scenario, he's an abusive partner. To add this to a YouTuber, Chud to stream going over everything. Just in time for D'Angelo's return. Could you imagine if D'Angelo Wallace comes back from the fucking... He's back from the grave, dude. He's been gone for a year, and he just, like, annihilates him. Oh, dude, I just don't care. I'll say it again. After all of the stuff has happened, after everything I just read, I just... maybe now it's a bit different, because he obviously says it around his parents and his dad. I still don't care, but let's just be honest. When they were like, Turkey Tom said the N-word when he was 17 years old, and he should, like, he's a fucking horrible person for that, I just don't care. I still don't care. There's a comment that's gone around, and it's, like, followed me forever, where they're like, you don't care if a 16-year-old says the N-word? I'm like, no, I don't care if a 16-year-old says the N-word. Not even slightly. And that was like a 2019 take, and I still agree with it. I do not give a fuck. And by the way, I'm not talking... Turkey Tom wasn't, like, accused of going after a black guy, like Alex from the Keemstar clip. He said, like... N-word chicken or something in a Discord server back then. And it got leaked. That was, I think, the main one that everyone was looking at. It was like N-word eat chicken or something. It was just some racist bullshit he wrote as a teenager in a group chat. Nick's second catchphrase. Turkey, yeah, I mean, if it was a hate crime, it'd be a different story. But people are like, oh, what? I'm like, yeah, I don't care. Dude, Turkey Tom, Jeffrey Epstein, I hate pedophiles. That's a good one. Also, like, how the fuck do people always manage to look like who they are? What? Is it because he has I guess he has kind of sex offender hair. I haven't liked him since he suggested Mr. Enter was a pedophile. Dude, this guy was like 14 years old. I mean, it's bad. It's objectively bad. And I think it is something that should be a black mark on him. But, like, he was literally the Tom from the video that we saw before, wasn't he? No, maybe he was a little older. I don't remember. It was before 2019. So I don't know. What else? Breaking news, fork found in the kitchen. Guy who crashed out when Tiffany Ferg pointed out the most commentary channels are straight white men. Oh, dude, this subreddit sucks. Worth pointing out that almost all members of the commentary community are sweeping this under the rug. Dude, bro, 16 hours ago. 16 hours ago. Guys, I just want to be clear about this. I think I saw somebody before I even fired up stream said Nick sweeps for Turkey Tom. This is like insane. I didn't skip a single stream. This is on schedule. We covered it. The very first opportunity to do it. This is just like, okay, cool. Sick. It's just insane. It's insane. I legitimately do want to know why a significant portion of the discourse of Turkey Tom with all these serious allegations, why it's all about
Hebrews.
Really now, what a shocker. Wasn't he already outed as a sex creep?
I recommend watching Nicholas DeOrio's latest video.
Mr. Enter's most notably known as the meme that didn't like turning red because they didn't explore 9/11 in the children's movie.
Hold on, I gotta correct this. I gotta love how they lied about you blocking people for talking about it. If you ever text me you need to talk about something on any social media site, I'll block you immediately. If you ever like try to dictate what I can cover, or tell me to do it, you're absolutely out of any. I will nuke you immediately. That's always been the case, though. Yeah. Didn't he admit to cheating on stream? It's like, you gotta cover this, buddy. Yeah, no, immediately. The most believable part of this, that bro's such a weirdo, even his exes are on Kiwi farms. That's actually fair. Behold, one of the least surprising things I've heard all week. Oh, wow, I'm surprised. Mark this down as another hate farmer for a certain political commentator that turned out to be a sex pest. Yeah. Nick, you need to cover what iDubbbz tweeted the last 24 hours. Yes, I do. I do. I will. You must talk about the Rangers. I will fucking... Dude, if you make me talk about the fucking Rangers today, after they just announced they're retooling instead of they're rebuilding, I'll talk about that before I leave tonight, but I'm fucking mad about it. Also... Hey. We're gonna do the other video now, and then we're done with Turkey Tom until he responds. I'm trying to be very thorough with this and hit everything I possibly can. And I'm going to miss something, and it's going to be a huge discussion on Twitter or something. So I really like to get everything in. If you can ping me in Discord, though, if I missed anything. I just owe somebody something right now. Give me 2 seconds. Fake name. This one's for you, buddy. Here we go. I'm going to hit the test button. Brace yourself. Did that not work? Oh, test. YouTube, super chat. No, why didn't it work? This one? Oh, okay. That's a preview. Test.
Why can you not stop lying? Please stop lying! What is wrong with you? I hate being alive! I hate being alive! I hate breathing! I hate being alive! I'm in tremendous pain! I'm in tremendous pain! Help me! Help me! Help me! I'm in so much pain! I'm in so much pain! Mute that motherfucker! Mute that motherfucker! I'm tired of him interjecting when I'm trying to make 2 simple points!
All right, well then, okay, let's get off the internet.
All right, well, he donated
This is a
$300
test
and it
super
didn't go
chat
off,
message.
so I
just saw
dude, it's
Keffel's
$300, okay?
on
I can't let that
Nicholas
go.
DeOrio.
He hit the
appreciated
button.
shout
That
out.
was the button. I'm sorry. I had to do it. He fucking paid for it. It's his thing. Is anyone surprised by this? I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, we got this. What was that one? Hitler exposed by Super Hitler. All right. Let's see. What did I miss here?
Commentary YouTuber Turkey Tom has gotten into controversy when two girls he had previous relations with went to Kiwi Farms to expose and allege various things about their past. One girl claimed that her and Tom dated for months and alleged that while they were doing things, Tom would record her without consent, and that he is, quote, a
This fucking music is ridiculous.
serial gooner and has flown multiple e-girls out to hook up with them, and various other comments about their intimacy. Along with this, she alleged that a different girl Tom got with was hacked, causing the hacker to get access to suggestive photos of Tom, and this hacker used it to blackmail him. A second girl also joined the thread alleging various things against Tom, such as being into age play, claiming he once said it's, quote, awesome she looked like a little girl after intercourse. Additionally, stating that Tom was very violent during the acts in general, leaving her bruised in the face.
Chat, do I have
Some
to
of these
blur
claims
that
have
out?
various
Is it sweeping if I blur that so I don't get an age restriction? I didn't even think of that.
of evidence, and some of these claims do not and are just
Is it sweeping if I blur the bruise?
testimony so far. But regardless, please do not harass anyone involved in this situation. Welcome to the internet versus Turkey Tom. It started over on Kiwi Farms, but Leia Sapienti also posts a summary of the situation by attaching some of the Kiwi Farms posts.
Oh shit, dude, I just got a huge payment from Twitter. I made $60. Dude, who the fuck uses Twitter for fucking money, bro? That's insane. Dude, there are content creators. Elon is padding somebody's pockets because there's fucking no way.
And captioning them by saying, YouTuber Turkey Tom is facing allegations by a previous ex-girlfriend whom he dated for 7 months, and a fling,
Drew Pavlo,
a 2-month fling, of recording S encounters with them without consent. This ex is also stating that nothing illegal happened, and it's not revenge-acorn, while coming forward with the allegation. This ex also stated they were considering contacting the police, but didn't. Starting, the ex lets folks know that one of Tom's ex-girlfriends was hacked.
Alright, so I explained all the half-baked stuff. I don't have to retread that. We can skip that segment.
And the hackers were blackmailing him. The allegations continue with the accusation that Turkey Tom hit this fling and bruised her face. The fling also states that Turkey Tom is into age play. The ex that made the initial KF post states that Turkey Tom was rough during S encounters and would choke and hit her as well. Turkey Tom's show with commentary streamer Nicholas DeOrio and commentary YouTuber Lord Vega is also on hiatus. It is unknown why it's on hiatus, but it was announced tonight on Nick's stream. Only testimony was provided on Kiwi Farms, and no further evidence was provided. Kiwi Farms is asking for further evidence from the fling and the ex. Then attached to Leia's post is a
Yeah, they're asking for evidence, and I think that majority of the time they were asking for evidence, and they just kept getting not evidence.
cropped screenshot, but here is the full screenshot.
And I'm empathetic towards Sacramento, because it's not like she can just go, here's a picture of my bleeding vagina. The problem is her messages. I mean, I don't know. You would think that they would have actually said some of this stuff to Tom directly.
It's from a Sacramento.
Like in a serious manner, not just like, oh, ouchie, it hurt. And then Tom's like, yeah, dude, it totally hurt.
Sacramento 89 on Kiwi Farms, and they say, hi Kiwi people, I dated Tom for a few months after meeting him on Tinder. I'm not super into internet.
I assume I just missed the age play part. So I'm assuming that it's covered here, because I keep hearing about this age play thing. And it's all related to the girl that he had sex with, the Belle Delphine lookalike person. Because I didn't see any age play in that interaction.
That stuff and had no idea what Kiwi Farms was. But this page was always his #1 search to Safari thing that pops.
Toastify said, I think you and Vega need to make Half-Baked 53 the end. I'll play an Alex roll. I was thinking that if Vega had a sponsor this month, we could do something like that, and I could just find another person. Because I don't want to fuck him over.
It's up on iPhone when he went to Google something. When I asked about this website, he got super defensive and weird about it. So I obviously looked into it and found all this crazy.
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking blackpilled on this shit.
Crazy shit, like him admitting to being bisexual. Messaged the owner of this website, Joshua Moon, to get the code to post here. Basically, I started to get suspicious about all the e-girls he's followed / interact.
Hey, thank you for the goal. So this is the stuff we already saw. I'm kind of interested now in the... Let me see. This is all the messages. Yep. All right, where are we here?
This is illegal or not. But yeah, he wouldn't ask before. Reached out to an ex-girl online / his history with e-girls bothered me. Pic is about the Belle Delphine type girl who was hacked. I'm suspicious of cheating because he did not block her after the fact, and apparently she was still talking to him. Then attached are these messages where
Like, what is everybody else's take on this? Well, I guess give Chud some points here. I guess nobody's really talked about it.
It starts at the top where Tom is saying, turns out
I saw Cam Nuggets talked about it and Chud talked about it.
can't do anything. Welp, and then replies to a message where she said, what really pisses me off is that I spent a week painting their poker table and they outside
Who cares? No, I do care what other people are saying about it because I want to know the conclusions they're coming to.
using it as a beer die table. And Tom says, it is cool. Then she says, is it like nudes or something? Then there's another unrelated message that Tom replies, true to. And then she says, you can press the charges.
What did Chud say? He said that nobody's covering it.
And then Tom replies to what I believe is meant to be, is it nudes? And says, a lot more. It'll be fine. I mean it. I could figure out who he is. Yeah, it's like 7 pictures of me with my D out.
So yeah, this is just the same messages we read already. Cool, 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 cool. Additional pictures. Seeing Tom today. I'm not sleeping. I have to go to the airport in 3 hours. And I still have this stupid bruise on my face. So there are 2 different bruises.
What is Bunty King to you?
A person?
Who is Bunty King?
Nicholas DeOrio?
I just made $8,591 on Twitter. X random fact.
Really?
Did you know National Pigeon Day is on June 13th?
Hey,
pigeons are basically like bees, just bigger.
Roz alerts. Can I just say
like pigeons?
Thank you for the donation.
Have you ever fed them before or tried cooing like one?
I have not. There is a thing. My family group chat posted one of your tweets the other day, and I'm like, oh, I know that guy. He watches my streams. That's funny that you're here. Like one of your breaking news tweets. The issue that I'm seeing here, and I'm wondering if you're seeing it too. That's not. It could be. Is that the same bruise? Or is it a different bruise? One of them seems like... I think it might be the angle here. But that middle picture doesn't look like the same bruise.
Who is Bunty King?
That looks... No, it probably is. It's the hair placement that's fucking me up. I'm sorry. It looked a little weird, but it's the angle of the picture, yeah.
Where the user says, the bruise on my face was real. Here's...
No, it's the hair that was throwing me off, I think.
Katie and Jessica Pistol screenshots this, posting Jandle's Kiwi Farmers post on Twitter, captioning it, one of Turkey Tom's accusers, Clorox Katie, also exposed 2 other people. Usually when an e-girl has multiple allegations, it's a bad sign. And Jandle...
Wait, what?
The lolicon p-baiter. However, she doesn't...
Okay, hold on. Wait, so the Clorox Katie girl is left for dead, and she's exposed 2 men already? Okay, I didn't know that.
And
so that's not the Jet Neptune stuff? I thought it said we were going to learn about the Jet stuff, and I don't think we really learned about.
Said Chris Lynch sent her $100.
She was involved with Jet Neptune. Okay.
She is not the lolicon p-baiter. However, she doesn't seem too far off. Attaching images of her and what seems to be...
Oh, this is it now. This is the game
a lolly character possibly, and another image of her in an outfit. Both seem to be from her Instagram, most likely. And there is more various allegations that we will...
Oh no, this is just me again.
...get into as the video goes on. But as these things initially broke, more things happened in this
Yeah, like this is like a totally unreasonable request for me. I stand by that definitively.
Story. Like Nicholas DeOrio was live, and some people gave him backlash for not covering the allegations. Like Michael Alberto, who tweets out, Nicholas DeOrio self-proclaimed our review.
Yeah, like if your position is that I'm supposed to at 12 o'clock at night just start shotgunning my friend's Kiwi Farms page, like I think that you're mentally ill.
Is being ratioed for ignoring the Turkey Tom allegations by the audience tonight on stream. Attaching a screenshot of Nick's tweet where he says, good night chat, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And Smaggledagger replies with a picture of an elephant in the room saying, address me. Nick Andros replies to Smaggle by saying,
all right, I don't need to hear my defenses. Let's keep, okay, here.
Najdi says, didn't he stream about IDubbb's boxing coach's unverified claims the moment it dropped? And Valorum says, reacting to a pre-taped interview is a bit different than browsing the KF live on air, partner. Christian says, comparing somebody allegedly essaying someone, among other things, to somebody IDubbb's wife might have had a crush on.
No, dude. I actually think this guy's totally on point. When they were talking about the horrific music that Anissa Jomha played at work or in the gym, I think that's like equivalent to beating your partner senseless. So I actually think this guy's driving a really, really strong argument here.
A guy named Gabe really isn't the same thing and not very career.
I don't know, when you lace everything in Ethan Klein and IDubbbz, I'm not really thinking that you're actually trying to make a hypocrisy argument.
Funny, the very first streams on Turkey Tom were about how everyone sweeps for Turkey Tom. Before any major streamer spoke out about Turkey Tom.
Yeah. Yep.
Destroying. Throwaway.
I agree.
Also tweeted out this clip from Nick's stream at the end of it, right before he ended stream, with the caption, Nicholas DeOrio guesses his half-baked podcast with Turkey Tom will be on hiatus following Tom's allegations.
Oh.
DeOrio,
Just to be clear,
commentator of the
so this
year,
is the
best
clip.
Commentator of the year.
Sounds like someone has an agenda that has less to do with Turkey Tom and more to do with the people who are friends with Turkey Tom.
I don't know. Sure. I have seen literally nothing of what's occurred tonight, but my understanding is that Half-Baked is on hiatus. Now, I thought this was a good point to say, hey, look, I see stuff is happening. I'm looking into it. I also, and I didn't leak this, I put a statement in my Discord, and I would love to find it for you right now. I'll just read it out, but it's out there. You could probably find a screenshot of it somewhere. I put a statement out on Discord saying, I obviously been streaming all night, so I'm going to probably dig into this tomorrow. Fair warning for obvious reasons. I don't feel like I'm able to be super impartial here. Regardless, that would change when I look into what he actually did. So that might change when I look into what he actually did. In the meantime, this topic can be discussed anywhere in my Discord server, free of restriction, is what I said for a little while. That was the follow-up to that statement. We will see in the next couple days where that goes. And we're seeing... But yeah, let's hit some donuts. So I don't know if we're going to be doing another... I don't know what the deal is with that, but I imagine not a lot of that for a little while.
High Value Man replies to the clip by saying, oh no, my
Nicholas
co-host is...
DeOrio streamed about this last night, and after watching Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking black-pilled on this shit.
Who fucks vapid girls
Wow,
who
it's
thinks
just like everyone sweeps for Destiny last year.
We're doing Papa
Oh,
Gut.
look,
We're doing...
it's the
I promise
same
we're doing
people,
Papa
too.
Gut.
YouTube Cloud is cool is awesome to anyone who's mentally 15. Yeah, I agree. And High Value Man
Oh, you thought I was ending? That was a clip of my stream. I'm sorry. That's not... No, it's not me.
and says, everyone's very proud of how mature you are. Back over to the Kiwi Farms thread, Blue Curbo replied to Sacramento by saying, has he ever dated any of those age play girls? I saw him follow a couple a while ago. And Sacramento says, the girl he sent D-pics to and got hacked was an age play / Belle Delphine type girl. I sent the screenshots about the blackmailer guy here earlier. He told me he went to meet up with her,
Alright,
but
so this is more of the stuff we already read.
described as the fling, making an account and saying, hi, finally made an account. Yeah, so Tom is extremely harsh during S. I've been down the kink for...
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, but with the Left 4 Dead girl in particular, everything she says, I don't want to say I don't believe every single thing she says, but, like, I'm at, like, a 5% approval rating. I don't know. I need to see more. Unfortunately, at this point, I don't really care about the other person. To me, is infinitely more interesting than the Left 4 Dead girl.
Is the allegation by Left.
Her evidence is the weakest. If it wasn't my close friend, I'd have already written her off.
4 Dead that she...
like, entirely.
She would have...
The way she conducted herself has been really strange. You can give a certain amount of yardage to the fact that, like, well, she hasn't done this before, but she has, so I don't know.
Bleed after having intercourse with them. So this is a section from one of her posts where she says, okay, the rest is random texts with friends and family about my time with him and how he made me bleed and was low-key scary. And there's 4 text messages here. The first one, she says, I lost my dab pen. And the user replies, rip Katie. She says, so mad. They say, and it sounds...
I'm sorry, I keep having intrusive thoughts of the piles of zins all over his desk. Yeah. I don't know. Additionally, I think that her testimony is basically the most useless because she said she met 2 times and was a fuck buddy. So I'm more interested in the 7-month relationship, or even Kai.
Something that continues their original thread by saying, additionally, small commentary doxer Aiden Underground / Aiden Projects states that an ex of Turkey Tom's Kai is into age play, attaching a message from Aiden where he says, fuck it dude, I'm leaking. Kai is into age play. Lyrics told me when he first broke up with her. Lyrics confided in me like 2 years ago at this point that Kai likes to pretend to be a little girl during S and did this with Tom. That's why I went so insane when Lyrics...
So the issue I have with this is, I don't know if this is accurate from Lyrics, because there was a time where Lyrics went fucking insane. And it was a couple of years ago. I assume Toastify could attest to that, but I don't know if you were around. This is completely deranged if true, just to be clear. I just don't know if Lyrics is a fucking great source for this.
That Kai likes to pretend to be a little...
No, I can, or no, I cannot.
...girl during S and did this...
Is he not insane now? I don't know what he's doing now. I think he's... Insane now means he's wearing lipstick. Oh, you saying you can. But when he came back, he was like a total schizophrenic for like a little while, and then he kind of chilled out. But at that point, I don't know.
With Tom. That's why I went so insane when Lyrics got back.
Everyone was just kind of like skeptical of him.
Back with her. Critical Shogun quote tweets an old post from Turkey Tom.
Why does it have to be a bit or something? Why can't you just feel bad for a friend and want to get him help? We know what kind of shit friend Nick is. Milk your lol cow friend, El Bozo. I think I've been totally fair to Tom in this. They're going to say that I was too good to Tom during this entire fucking stream. There's going to be like multiple videos about how I literally was way too nice to him. But I don't know if he has a problem with. I'll ask him if he has a problem with my coverage, and I'll tell him that you messaged me, Slime Glizzy.
Tom on May 13th, 2023, where he said, "I refuse to change my diaper," and Shogun quotes it saying, "Sigh." And more people reacted, like a Keemstar who tweets out,
Keem texted me and said, Turkey Tom did what?
Turkey Tom
I got that personally.
Tom did what? And Ricky Burbick replies with this video.
Let's pretend this water bottle is an e-girl. That's what Turkey Tom did.
Shockmouth says, "Trusted the wrong women." And Who Cares replies, "Well, he knew he was doing that. That's why he has a blackmail folder, lol." And Shockmouth replies,
Age play deserves to be shamed. You're not going to hear an argument from me, buddy. It's a non-starter.
"Even Batman carries around some kryptonite." Valorum replies to Keemstar by saying, "Literally nothing, but there's 2 whores being milked by about 30 dudes over at KF because he didn't wife them up after he flew them out to fuck them or something." Chud Logic also tweeted out, "Turkey Tom bros, not like this."
Like, look at the time on this. This is my time zone. 10:35. Chud Logic's like, hey guys, there's a Tom thing going on. And I end off my stream at like 12 o'clock.
Kylo tweets out this edit of Turkey Tom.
Because to me, if he didn't even have consent to record the video, then this is a...
Alright, I'm gonna ban this person too, because they said that age play was okay. Alright? Not in this community. Sorry, son.
Whole different ballgame. Like, it's a whole different plan of action of like how I'm gonna...
I'm not sweeping for age play. I'm just banning it.
Process what's going on.
Right. What's your knowledge? You did have...
Okay, so this is the Kyla thing.
The video, then this is a whole different ballgame. Like, it's a whole different plan of action of like how I'm gonna process what's going on.
Right. What's your knowledge? You did have consent to record, just not to share.
Is Dark Vibe EU a
just
virgin?
To me, like,
no, I'm not.
Recording
Why
somebody
would so many people be googling that?
It is like a full-on, like it's a pretty like sexually invasive crime. Leaking somebody's nudes, I think, is also really...
This conversation from her was so fucking terrible, and she talks like a fucking HR person the entire time.
Bad. To be clear, like, it is really bad. But the issue is that I think it's fundamentally...
I'm sorry, this is funny. I don't care. I don't care if it's a bad comparison. It's funny.
And John
Dude, fuck you. That's funny.
Doe replies,
I don't care how mad you are about this segment. It's funny.
"The irony on this clip would only make sense if Tom leaked any of the recordings. I haven't heard or seen anything that indicates that he did. And I feel like if he did leak his S recordings, it would be front and center of these allegations." And Kyler replies, "There's an allegation that he recorded S encounters without consent."
The problem is with the allegation, it's just like, he did it. Oh, okay. I mean, again, that's why he needs to respond to this. Because that's it's an allegation. If he did that, that's horrible. In the Destiny situation, unfortunately, those videos were released onto the internet. There was no question about it. It was recorded. Well, actually, I guess the recording without consent isn't the one that was there. That one, well, I mean, all right, I'm wording this incorrectly. There were videos that people speculated publicly, and there was the cherry stuff. But the distribution was the main thing. They're both important, I guess.
Which Destiny was also...
But they're like the confirmed thing that was like objectively bad was the distribution.
Used up.
The other stuff is bad, but it wasn't like the smoking gun.
No proof of it to this point, and I'm not making a statement regarding whether it's true or not. The clip was just funny. Destiny himself then quote tweets Kylo's clip with the meme saying, "First time," and Stragica replies, "Based on the contents from other posts, this has to be the most lukewarm drama about someone's kink in a while. What's next? That he likes seeing them milkers jug around during..."
I'm just hyperfixated on the age play wording. They said she was into it and he let her do it. Are you talking about the Kai thing? Or are you talking about... Because here's the other issue. If Tom is into age play, why do I have text messages from the girl saying, no, I want you to dress normal? Because then that's confusing. Because, again, she's saying, you bought me Hello Kitty stuff, and the implication is that's because she's into age play, despite having a Hello Kitty figurine. But she's also saying he's into age play, and Tom is explicitly saying, no, dress like an adult.
Missionary.
Well, not an adult. I don't know what normal could be.
Bo Blacks reacted to it by tweeting, tweeting out, when is the Turkey Tom Ultimate R review by Fatso happening?
Right after I do a dick pic review of Boblax.
Or is that off limits? And Tananza replies, you are even more R'd by far since everyone saw you pull this embarrassing stunt in addition to your tiny P, unfortunately showing up on all our timelines. Attaching a link to a DJ Screwdriver thread, which we also covered in another video on this channel. And Boblax replies to Tananza by saying, Fatty should
see, here it is. Yeah, I have to do 5 more streams about it.
Do 5 more streams about this instead of addressing Diaper Tom. And Trayton replies, dude, you're getting ripped on Twitter. You should shut up. And Boblax says, you tweet like a 15-year-old. Are you into age play too? Or is your mom too busy chugging wine to pay attention to how retarded you've become from watching YouTube streams all day?
Wait, you are the one who makes the streams.
And Shrimp replies, don't talk to my son like that. What the fuck is wrong with you? And Boblax,
wait, why is he getting annihilated by random chatters? Where
says, save that roleplay mother-son shit for when Diaper Tom slides into your DMs. And Tananza replies with a post from Mr. Miss Manchi with a baby bottle in.
Ouch. That's, oh man, that's not good.
And a list of a whole bunch of other
oh boy.
suggestive emojis, and captions it, what's the baby bottle for,
wow.
buddy? And
okay, I didn't see any of that.
Boblax replies, melon.
Oh god, what the fuck? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? No! Oh my god, dude. What the fuck?
Melon plus bottle obviously means titty milk.
You can't produce that!
Because Nick and Augie wouldn't breastfeed you anymore. Cameron then replies to Boblax his original post by saying, why didn't Tom's friend hop on developing accusations midstream with unreliable evidence and
yeah, I don't know, Cameron. I don't know why I said that.
Tweets them by saying, all of
oh, dude, no, please don't. Dude, this guy's hired opposition. If anybody ever gets accused of being a pedo and I really want to sweep, I will fucking hire Vito to stay away. Dude, Vito is like a fucking atom bomb to credibility. Just shut the fuck up. If you think that Tom did nothing in this fucking situation, you should stop tweeting about it, you piece of shit.
This is literally nothing. If Turkey Tom gets off on choking
he's a contagion.
women, then good for him.
How has this guy not been bullied off the fucking internet yet?
Peas. Critical
oh, here, dude, that's a good one. I saw that before.
Shogun.
We all know where he gets it from.
Turkey Tom was the guy in
yeah.
Milo admitted it wasn't Nick, but bought the video from Destiny to start the rumor after their fallout. But Turkey Tom? Samuel tweets out this picture of Tom with the caption, this
how he look when he reads
this is how I imagine Turkey Tom will look as he reads the allegations against him. Nicandros tweets out this clip of Turkey Tom with the caption,
really
it is
lolly?
frightening how many tipster L's transform into W's with time.
So one of the tweets that kickstarted all of this was this one. Everyone loves the goth mommies, but what about the goth daddies?
Yeah, Tom's got a thing for goth mommies, for sure.
Goth daddies need love too, you know?
Bro.
No?
Do they really, though? Is there any reason to tweet that out? Is there any reason to post that ever? Like, anywhere ever? Is there any reason to make that post, Tipster? I can't.
Yeah, oh, this is... Yeah, Tipster unfortunately got a W here for his hater base.
I fathom a good reason to post. What about the goth daddies? Like, bruh. Just look up what he looks like and then just, like, question if this is the kind of person that needs to be posting this at all. Like, come on, brother. Come the f on, brother.
Tipster won on this occasion. He won.
This guy is saying, what about the...
He's a human Sonichu medallion, dude.
Goth daddies. Like, bro.
He's, like, got the fucking... He's like the curse from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Is that really...
You gotta go and put the gold back and repent, or otherwise you're fucking... You're a skull on a boat for the rest of your days.
Really a necessary thing? In my mind, it's totally unnecessary. I could be wrong, but in my mind, it's totally unnecessary to post that under any circumstances. Now, I know I do make a lot of diaper posts, you know, me in my full diaper, me in my saucy diaper, my filled up diaper. It's got a lot of stuff in it.
This is not. This is, yeah, I mean, I get it. I understand.
And I think, you know, I think that should be respected, but this is too far. I mean, the shit maxing, the poop maxing, the diaper maxing, that's a conversation that we've been having for years. It's 2024. A sensitive society said, do what you got to do. What I have to do is fill up my diaper. But this, I mean, I just...
And Nick replies, people don't want to give Tipster his credit, but he's becoming something of a Sonichu medallion.
That's fucking facts. That guy's awesome.
And Justin replies, you've been correct that once a year a friend self-immolates.
Oh, thank you for putting Poblax's new name next to their dead name. I can't believe, dude, motherfuckers can pick any name they want, and they pick Willem.
Josh/Willem Budahar, now Turkey Tom. And Nick replies, Aiden and Tom both in 1 week. Bo Black's changing his name to Willem probably covers all the bases for 2026. And Justin replies, I've heard of Aiden, but honestly don't know much about him. Hopefully you'll cover that at some point. Understandable if the situation is still unfolding. And Nick replies, Augie did a comprehensive breakdown yesterday. It's also probably getting completely overshadowed as this Tom thing unfolds.
Okay, is there anything else in this video, or is it just me? Yeah, the video came out. Abysmal timing.
Caption, Turkey Tom released a video.
Comments. Oh, do you want to check the comments on that video, or do you think that we've exhausted this topic?
And Salva also tweets out other DMs on the KF thread of messages between Tom and...
This is the rape dungeon one we looked about. Wait, what? This is Tom bragging about his basement to an e-girl. She refers to it as the rape dungeon.
That his last video on Turkey Tom.
Yeah, so that's good.
Sort of eldritch curse at this point. There's still things breaking with this story, and once again, I'd like to remind everyone, please.
They're taking that as actual reality. Willem? Can we keep calling him Bo Blacks? All right, I'll take a look at Tom's new video. Actually, let me take a quick look at the Discord and see if I got pinged. I got pinged a couple times. And it's like in drama talk chat, so I'll never see it. Where the fuck was that? All right, well, I'll look at the stream topic request one, because that'll probably be at the bottom. I'm watching Nick's stream, and he's just talking about how Tom has a big, hairy dick. That's fucking awesome, dude. That's so cool. This is the stuff about the lolly girl. I already saw it. That's it? This is okay. The thing in here, this is the stuff about the lolly girl, is just the 4 pictures of that. Dark Viper AU saying why he's scared to go on EFAP. That's a story for another day. Another e-girl has hit the towers. What is this? Well, she's gone. Very short-lived. I'll show you what the thing was. Unfortunately, we can't cover this. I was going out with Turkey Tom October to November of 2024. Here's what happened. And she's gone, so... It was nice knowing you, I guess. I didn't get to that too fast. You can check out her Instagram. I'm not opening a lolicon Instagram. If it's something I can show. Is it just that, like, is it just like, oh, she's a lolicon? Or is there any actual, like, did she leak any messages or something? Yeah. So. I'm not really seeing anything here. Okay, let's take a look at this. I'll give you a second to find something else that I missed. And I'm going to go to the Turkey Tom channel and take a look. So Turkey Tom has uploaded an I'm Alex video.
I'm Alex.
I hate that it's I'm Alex, because this video needed to come out and be good. Kind of a shame. All right, let's see the comments on the new I'm Alex video. I'm sure it'll be a big fucking win for Tom. Very easy subject. Can't fuck this up. That would be so fucking funny if he covered his case in a third person. Turkey Tom allegations maxing right now. Waiting on Turkey Tom to do a video on Turkey Tom. Put the fries in the bag, Tom. It's Jover. The way my stop gooning hat fell to the floor at Walmart. Live by the slop, die by the slop. The Turkey Tom files is about to drop. I'm in tremendous pain. I'm in tremendous pain. Help me, help me, help me. This is beyond ironic. The call is coming from inside the house, Tom. Tom, the kind of guy to have a performative male issue in the bedroom. Click the video exclusively for the comments. Put the diapers in the bag, bro. Tom is the type of guy to have a blackmail folder for all the e-girls he dates. Will you be covering your own case? Turkey bros, I don't feel so good. Goon too close to the sun, Mr. Turkey. Elephant, address me. YouTube's first age player. Diaper Tom. The only thing worse than Tom, the allegations are is of his barber. Way ex-girlfriend leaking info reminds me of someone. Bro low-key has to mention Belle Delphine in the first minute. Sir, a second scorned ex-girlfriend has hit the Kiwi Farms thread. It's crazy. Instead of covering him, you should do one of your own. Zach, today I turned 30. Tom, small children from LOS. The comment section is going to be crazy. Mentioning Belle Delphine in this video after the text came out is crazy work. SpongeBob me boy. Turkey is the type of guy to post through allegations in 2026. Now it makes sense why he left Destiny alone. He's a disciple. I started watching this dude's videos and I've enjoyed them. Am I cursed or something? That's rough timing. Tom is only jealous because Alex went to school with Belle Delphine. This video has been done for weeks, scheduled for release, and it comes out at the worst possible time. I think he's uploading this, so it'll be the first thing that pops up when you search his name instead of the allegations. Post through it, unironically, my king. We know the drill by now. He built the very tower that he would fall from, brick by brick. I imagine this was a scheduled upload. Very unfortunate, Tomathan. You've got bigger fish to fry, buddy. For anyone interested, his ex comes out and claims, and this is the whole thing. I won't go into detail. It's not proven. Turkey Tom, make your next video about Turkey Tom. That's the move. Bro really took his destiny friendship to heart. Tom, please stop yelling slurs at the neighbor's dog every morning. I know he's loud, but come back to bed. I swear Keemstar is the Stan Lee of every internet drama. Seriously, why is he in everything? What the flip? Gulp. Tomathan, bamboozled by the community. I just realized that Nova Online and Tom might have actually become friends, considering they're both in the diapers and age play. Absolute god tier scheduling, my boy. Putting the video in my Just in My Case playlist. All the allegations could be true, and Tom would retain 90% of his audience by releasing Turkey Tom, Gooner, Loser, Creep. Well, Tom, isn't this ironic? There's literally not one fucking comment about the Turkey Tom recorded I'm Alex without his consent. There is not one comment here at all whatsoever. That's funny. Let's just try the newest, I guess. Sort by. The student has become the master. Tom, why don't you address all your weird accusations? Technicals was right. This is what happens when you defend Zaptai. You were supposed to stop gooning. He has a huge head. Too bad it's empty. Lurky peeping Tom. The fuck you weirdo. Elephant address me. Accidentally watched your video until I realized it was Turkey Tom. Gross. Now I'm back to reading the comments. Turkey Tom and Leaping Lemur sound like, but who is Leaping Lemur? Tom is giving incel vibes. Okay, that's it. I think we're done. Checking Discord one more time. Not seeing anything super egregious. Smaggle, my hand to God. I think I've got everything. Do you think I got everything? If you're still watching. I think I've got everything. Jesus Christ. Somebody just wrote the Streamer Awards should create a new category. The most pointless comb over. Oh, fuck me, dude. That's fucking brutal. That is a brutal one. I think he's not watching, I think. He's not watching. Oh, shit. But I think you're covered. His name Deadass sounds like a parody for a commentary shitter that you'd find in 2022. Yeah. Bad day for Turkey. He's asleep. Yeah, he passes out usually this time. Where did the diaper stuff come from? My understanding of the diaper stuff is I was... Toastify, is the diaper stuff photoshopped? Is he wearing a diaper in public? Is that real? Or is that AI? Because the diaper stuff didn't come from Kiwi Farms or it'd be in the thread. Kuzzo in the chat right now. Thank you. We're updating the site in an hour. So that will probably be in my second stream because that's AI. Okay, thank you. Kuzzo is literally in the chat right now. Thank you, Kuzzo, for compiling everything.
Nicholas DeOrio streamed about this last night.
If that's
and
literally
after watching
Kuzzo,
Nick's stream, I'm kind of fucking
making it better to read,
shit.
adding supplemental info. Thank you.
I looked over her Insta. It is pretty nothing burger. Just Belle Delphine circa 2010s e-girl style. Nothing lowly based, or anything like that.
I think she confirmed
Once again vindicated in the X is calling her it cause she was cheated on.
Sir Kuzzo, did she confirm that she was a lolicon? You might know this, because I heard that was the case. Because before, I understand defending, but like, I thought she referred to herself as a lolicon. I would like that clarification. Also, do you think I missed anything if you're the guy who's writing the thread based off of what's out right now? Do you think I need anything else? I will wait for that because there's literally a writer from the Kiwi Farms thread in my chat. And I appreciate the work that you put in to make this readable because there's no, I would be dead in the water without that. Goal. She didn't, there are accusations, their ex-boyfriend that she's a lolicon. Okay, thank you for clarifying, Toastify. Thank you. Hell yeah, thank you, writer. Okay. That was in bad taste? What was in bad taste? I didn't say anything. Oh, all you know I'm gonna do is refrain from using URR now. At 12:30, I'm starting the next segment. But I just want to cover all my bases. Trying to see basically how all haters look, talk, and think. Billy Mitchell.
Celebrities, Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities or influencers, not because they deserve respect or anything, but because they actually have real power and influence.
Jesus Christ.
Do not harass anyone involved in this video.
Brad Taste.
Nick just started insulting
Go to bed.
me
We have another
viciously on
segment.
Twitter.
Billy's a legend. Hey Nick, have you seen my clip about the end of EHD? Or did you forget to check it? I did not see it yet. I'm sorry. Is it on your YouTube channel or is it? Hold on. Go to channel. Is it on your YouTube channel or is it on your thing? So this is a good segue while I'm waiting to see if there's anything else. And if I missed the message, please tell me.
Continuation.
So this is the thing I asked for from by the way, this is More Wise Imp. We showed this last time.
That I'm grooming people.
Kuzzo said that she's a confirmed lolicon. Okay. Where did he say that? Ellie is a confirmed lolicon, but neither of the exes, the ones that I know of, there is much more information about this we still need to verify and sift through. All right. Good shit. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Children.
Dude, I'm sorry. This is like insane.
That I'm grooming people. Children is not okay. It's just not. It's so
How can AI be evil when it's used for this?
destructive. It is so mean-spirited.
Thank you. More Wise Imp. Alright, so the end of EHD...
I've explained this a million times, because one, she knows the federal statute she's suing me under is bullshit. She included numerous lies that were easy to fact check on her Substack. Like, for instance, the fact that she was 19 when we met instead of 21.
I hate all of you!
So what is the good ending?
Hate the woke!
We're getting an update here.
I hate woke! I hate the left! I hate the woke!
No way, dude! This is the best clip of Ethan.
Holy fuck! There's a KFC in Yemen!
Wait, are they going to Yemen to eat KFC together? Oh my god. Dude, stop.
Friendship thus.
Dude, it's finally over.
EHD put their fight to
This is ridiculous.
rest,
Thank
ending
you.
the holy wars and bringing peace to the Middle East. Destiny was sent to jail for grape or something.
Yo, what the fuck?
And the Colonel got the Nobel Peace Prize. But I think we forgot someone.
Dude, I like how the fucking good ending, Destiny's still in jail.
He's just trying to get...
Dude, he's gonna eat his snake. No, if he eats his snake, I'm done.
You can walk forward.
Is he gonna eat his fucking snake?
Ooh, I just like...
No! Okay, dude, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not watching him eat his snake. It's not happening. Sorry. No way. No. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was very good. Holy shit. Perfect cut. Dude, I was like, yo. Why would you do that live? I didn't know.
Ask you nicely.
I didn't know.
I don't respect you. So my respect
Oh no! What am I gonna do?
All right. We're done. I think I covered everything. God rest your soul. All right. I will see you guys in the... I'm not leaving, but I'll see you on the Turkey Tom allegation front when he responds, and I'll cover everything that's updated prior to doing so. Okay? That's it. That was it. Again, I just want to say I apologize. I did basically the best I could in that segment. Wildly fucking biased. Friend of 7 years. Extremely difficult for me to personally navigate. Impossible to take myself out of the equation of. So if you want to watch a video where they laugh and kick the shit out of them, Kino Casino is right there. Go check that out. But yeah, a little more somber tone from here tonight. Probably a little more coping than you're used to, but yeah. The video ends with a zoom out of your Wiggler. It's very funny. Okay, guys. So, now that we just talked about Turkey Tom...